worry, brothers. Night and day network, we bring awareness to the community, spreading consciousness. With the truth, we chase greatness. In the darkness, we shine like the brightest stars, using our platform to break mental prisons. You know who we are. From the streets to the stage, we never back down. Constantly evolving, we wear the crown. Mindful warriors, we're changing the game, never staying the same. Night and day network, we're here to stay. Bring awareness and consciousness every single.
Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer, don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on, the battlefield's in the mind. The prize is the soul.
Yo, what up, y'all?
Yeah.
What's going on with y'all, family?
What's going on out here, man?
What's up? We are back. Man, this is our first live for the new year. I mean, Isaiah Curry, J.R. Curry, we are here. And we got to get into these wildfires, man.
They already starting to burn it down.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about.
Yep.
Now,
it's all going down.
All right, it's all going up in smoke. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to give y'all a chance to pile up in here real quick. The previous live stream I did on smart cities, we're going to elaborate on that a little bit more on this. All right, what the hell is this?
Yeah, we've been talking about that for ages.
Facts.
Ever since they presented that Saudi Arabia smart city, they even had ones before that. You know what I'm saying? They making room for that. But there's a lot of other stuff that's going on out here.
All right, come on in and smash that like button.
That ties into that.
Facts. All right, where we can y'all hear us good? We good on the audio? Let us know in the chat if we good on the audio.
I can hear you on my end. How am I sounding? How we sounding, y'all? We good?
Yeah, I can hear you on my end. I'm gonna make sure the chat, make sure y'all can hear us. Let us know we good. Let us know we good on the audio, y'all. Let us know we coming in clear before we get started, because we don't need no interruptions or none of that. We good? Smash the like button and thumbs up. Put a thumb in the thumbs up in the chat if we good on the sound. All right,
we good. They say we good. Yeah.
All right, man. We gotta get into Eddie Griffin. So Eddie Griffin believed that Hollywood was being burnt down to cover up evidence of pedo. That's what he believes. That they are burning stuff up because a lot of people is, a lot of these people is caught up in the pedo ring. But we can't confirm or deny it, but that's what this brother Eddie Griffin believed. So we definitely gonna get into his clip. He mentioned the Resnik family. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get into who the Resnik family is. Because nobody mentions this wealthy family. Nobody mentions their name. Everybody always focus on the same families, Rothschilds, all these, Rockefellers, all these different people. Not to say they are not, head figures as far as, the top 1%, but the Resnik family don't get mentioned. Los Angeles and New York is their stomping grounds. You know what I mean? For the past 100 years. So we're gonna get into that. Let me pull up Eddie Griffin clip.
The fact that they being mentioned now and they haven't been mentioned all these years is showing you that something's changing.
Yeah.
The times is changing. The like we said, the passing of the old guards onto the new guard.
Facts.
Like the old bureaucracy, like the old political, even everything's about to change. The structure of politics, how we structure of money, everything. So they got to burn out the old system first. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if they particularly burning it down for evidence, but I feel like they definitely burning it down to replace it with something else.
We gonna get on that at the top of the live stream
Yeah.
too. We gonna get into that. When
And let's
previous
get
live
into this.
stream we talked about the smart cities. You know what I mean? But we gonna get into this Eddie Griffin clip. Trying to make this joint damn, did it pull up? Man, I can't even see if it pulled up or not. Can you see it on your end?
Nah, I can't see it.
Shit lagging, man. Damn. Y'all gotta give me a minute, man. We have some technical
This is
difficulties. But we
crazy, like how all this is happening at the same time now. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's all connected. Cause you got it. Things ain't just happening here. Things ain't just getting burnt down here. You gotta think about the wars overseas too. That's not in the United States, and structures is getting torn down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a global thing that's going on out here. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? All these different fires and all these different wars and all these different train derailments. Don't forget about that stuff happening. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like they're causing chaos everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And then they putting fear in people, and that's how they drive the economy to where they want that to go. So it's a lot of stuff that's tied into all of this. Yeah, they could be burning down evidence also. That's that's definitely could be on there on top of the list. Because that what perfect time to do that is, you know what I mean, during chaos, you can get things done. You know what I'm saying? A lot of other things they can do during that chaos too. So it's like it's like killing more than two birds with one stone. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here. You know what I mean? Any of y'all on the West Coast? Did y'all see anything? A lot of people saying that these fires are suspicious and people's, you know what I mean, running around doing things, starting them. And if it's what we think it is, you know what I'm saying? And they are doing a reset, then yeah, it could be somebody going around starting them. But then they got stuff set up to where they train to see how people would start fires and how they would spread, because they saying, you know, it's more to it than just wildfires and wind blowing. It's people that's strategically setting fires in certain places that they know it'll spread even farther. And I'm like, all right, it could be both. So both things could be true. Both things could be true at the same time. It could be the winds blowing the fire. You know what I'm saying? But it also could be the people there overwatching to make sure the fires get going. You know what I mean? So both things, you know, they got most of us on a one track mind. They have us on a one track mind to where they make us believe that only one thing could be true. And a lot of us fall right into that trap. That mental thinking is easy to do, not realizing that they're accomplishing more than one thing at the same time. It's almost like when they say that phrase, you playing checkers while they playing chess. You know what I'm saying? It could be multiple things that they accomplishing with these fires and these wars and all of that. And the thing is, a lot of us in society got short-term memories. We don't be remembering all the other stuff they did, like the wildfires that was happening on the east and Midwest when we was smelling that. It didn't even smell like what wildfires. It smelled like burning chemicals or something. I believe that was last year during the spring. You know what I'm saying? So it was some suspicious stuff going on then. And then, like we said, the whole Palestine, Ohio train derailment, and then the chemicals in that area, people getting sick in that area because those chemicals spilled into the water supply
Hey,
in the
hear me?
air.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear it. Yeah, you good.
All right, yeah, because it's John lagging real bad. So on my end is, technical difficulties on my end. But I'm gonna see if I can pull this Eddie
Hey,
Griffin
bro.
video up.
Bro, this is crazy though. As I'm sitting here talking about, as I'm thinking about it, all this stuff has to be connected, bro. It's like
Oh no, it
destroying,
is. It is.
they intentionally destroying the United States, the economy. They destroying the land. They burning down structures. Because you gotta think
Oh
about it.
yeah,
They just
rebuild.
burnt down Hawaii. You remember when they started burning down large parts of the Amazon?
Yeah,
That was like in 2017.
yeah, yeah. They burnt down. Not only that, they burning down other countries. They got other parts of other countries burning down too.
Facts. Yo, y'all gotta wake up to this. Like you gotta think about it. We all just focused on California, and we should be, but we gotta look at the big picture. Like, all right, what are y'all doing?
Well, shoot, we know what they doing. They want to
We
build new.
already
They
knowing that
want to.
they being irresponsible with viruses and stuff, viruses coming out of different places, different laboratories and stuff like that, allegedly.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go ahead and get into this Eddie Griffin clip because we gonna cover some things. We're gonna elaborate even on the things he's saying on this. Um, let's go ahead and get into this. This is from you know, Eddie Griffin's Nigga News Nation podcast. Nigga News Nation.
Mm-mm-mm.
And
Let's get right to it. LA is on fire. Now, a lot of people saying it's to cover up the pedophile trail, and all of a sudden the water ain't working. And hold on, 60% of the water rights is owned by this fucking couple. What's their name? Yeah, the wonderful company is owned by this husband and wife team. They own Pistachio, they own Fiji water. I stopped drinking any of that around the motherfucker globe. Let them motherfuckers go broke. Feeding the pistachios and the almonds, all that goddamn water. Meanwhile, people's houses burning down, dying of thirst and shit. All these sons of bitches. And the regulators who allowed them motherfuckers to own 60% of the goddamn water. Fire them motherfuckers too, goddammit. What the fuck is y'all problem? That is public water. We built the dam that's holding that water and all that shit with taxpayers' dollars. How the fuck y'all gonna sign it over to this goddamn couple? Sons of bitches. Let's pray for the motherfuckers out there that houses is burning down and shit. Unless they pedophiles. If they pedophiles, come let that burn. Cause yeah, I know what you're doing. You're burning the evidence up, sons of bitches. But we still gonna catch it. And let somebody do some research. In the rich neighborhoods, who had already left their house and knew that the fire was coming? We'll be right back after this commercial break. Leave it in the comments.
so these fires is definitely. I feel like these fires are definitely being set deliberately because we know they want to build new infrastructure. What we gonna get into, but he mentioned the Resnick family, so nobody really talks about them. They own the Wonderful Pistachios. They own that POM, um, water company, and they own Fiji Water too. So let's get into who the Resnicks are. Let's get into this because they own mostly all the water supply in Los Angeles. The water they farms, they pistachio farms, almond farms, and all the rest of the stuff. And they sitting on a lot of surplus of water too.
So they paid basically to make public water private water,
Yeah,
and
basically.
basically was able to monopolize off
Yes.
of the water supply in California. Thus,
Yes.
probably the ones behind causing droughts,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
We can't confirm or deny any of this because we don't know. We wasn't there.
Right.
But you only could follow the money trail and the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's all you could do. And then
So this
discern from there.
fact. So this is Forbes saying the family's worth 1.8 billion, which they worth more. Because this article is from 2015. They are actually worth like 10 billion on record, on paper. But let's find out who the Resnicks are. So the Resnick family has quietly built a New York property empire over nearly 90 years. It owns and manages 5 million square feet commercial office space across Midtown, downtown Manhattan, and an additional 1.2 million square feet nationwide. Jackie Resnick and Sons, founder by Jack in the Bronx in 1928, and also roughly 1,000 New York apartments. Um, wasn't it just a fire in the Bronx from a big apartment building? But anyway, let's continue. Son Burton took over the company in late 1960s, remains the company CEO and chairman. Grandson Jonathan, and third generation leader, has been the family's firm president since 2007. Another third generation grandson, Scott, in his own real estate company. Hold on. So this is the East Coast Resnicks. This is the East Coast Resnicks, bro. So they still the same family that own the West Coast shit too. Let's switch over, man. Let's switch over because this is the East Coast
You
Resnicks right
don't
here.
usually hear about these individuals.
No, you don't. You
And they
don't.
be the ones, they be just be representatives of people like the Rothschilds
Right.
and the Rockefellers. They just be like,
Fact.
they just be the face of they don't actually be the money. They just still be the face.
They still be like the advisors
Yeah, right.
for the Queen of England, and then the Vatican. They be like the advisors of these people, the Vatican and Queen of England and Queen of Scotland and all these different people. They
Yeah,
be like the advisors.
it's a global thing
Right.
that's happening. Facts. They
Right.
all connected.
All right. So let's get into this article, Yahoo article of the Resnicks, pistachio owners, man. Let's get into this real quick.
The pistachio billionaires who guzzle more water than all of fire-ravaged Los Angeles. The wildfires engulfing Los Angeles have put an uncomfortable spotlight on two of its richest residents, Stuart and Linda Resnick, agriculture tycoons whose farms guzzle a vital and scarce resource, water. So far, the Resnick's Beverly Hills mansion and the Picasso artworks that adorn its walls have been spared the nearby Palisades and Eaton fires, even as their celebrity neighbors' homes go up in smoke. But they cannot so easily escape criticism for their agriculture empire, which sucks up more water than whole cities. Even as LA
It's
firefighters
crazy,
cannot
bro.
get a drop of the stuff out of the hydrants that line its streets.
It's crazy.
Critics say these so-called Beverly Hills farmers and their ties to Democratic Gavin Newsom and other politicians may be among the reasons that California is battling such an environmental apocalypse. The Resnicks are powerful, and their control of so much water is ridiculous. Filmmaker Yasha Levine, co-director of the forthcoming documentary Pistachio Wars, told DailyMail.com, "How can one family own more water than the entire city of Los Angeles, almost 4 million people, uses in 1 year?" Levine.
And I got a video that someone put together. A short documentary of how they stole all the water from Los Angeles. So we're gonna play that right after this article. So if y'all ain't click that like button and share this yet, make sure y'all click the
Yeah,
like
where we
button.
at with hold on, where we at with the
Subscribe.
like? 'Cause this is
We at 100 yet? Nah, we gotta get them
nah,
joints to 100. Come on, y'all. We bringing y'all some information that nobody really talking about. Come on, man. Y'all gotta be generous with the Lizzites. You know what I mean?
bro. Tell me why this proves that if you have enough money, you can buy anything.
Yeah,
These
everything
people literally
for
bought the
sale.
public.
Yeah,
Everything's for sale. They literally bought the public water supply and made it private for
made it
their
private.
own use.
Yep.
To the point where California was seeing mad droughts. Like y'all niggas ain't hype over there in California because of this.
A lot of
You
people
got
ain't really
people buying
educated
y'all
on it.
public. Y'all got
People ain't
people
educated.
buying y'all public freaking water companies and owning the
But we had
water to
100.
the point the rest of y'all don't even get no water.
Thanks
That's
for getting us to
wild.
100. Thanks for them 100
That's
likes, y'all.
wild.
We're gonna continue. Thanks for getting us to 100. You know what I'm saying? Let's
Yeah, there's
continue
some
on
vital
this.
information. Like who here on the from the West Coast, man? Let us know.
Yeah,
You
shout
know what I
out to
mean?
y'all from the
Shout
West.
out to
Make sure
y'all,
y'all,
man.
I mean,
Prayers out to
check
y'all
in
who
with
lost
us,
your
man.
houses and lost your belongings. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
People who lost their lives, man. This is crazy. We
yeah.
definitely send our condolences, man. This is
Send us
wild.
condolences and prayers out
Yeah,
to
because
y'all,
they
man.
definitely playing with people's lives like it's monopoly. You know what I mean? but a Squid Game version of Monopoly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So if y'all just tuning in, make sure I hit that like button. We're gonna keep digging into the Resnick family, this wealthy family, the wealthiest family in Los Angeles that owns all the water supply, and how the hell they acquire that. But let's
Hold on, somebody
continue.
asked a good. So hold on, before we do this, somebody asked a really good question. I gotta get it some attention.
Put it on the
Who's
screen.
responsible for giving them control of the water? Your government,
Government.
your local
Newsom.
government, your local
Yeah,
government.
the Newsom dude, the dude they
Your
just said who the politicians are that
right,
that they grease their pockets.
your local government has
Your
to be
local
the ones
government,
who
your
put
judges,
it up for sale.
yeah, everything, yeah,
How else they gonna get? How else they gonna get control of something that's public like that?
yeah. All right, so let's bring it back.
Critics say these so-called Beverly Hills farmers and their ties to Democratic Gavin Newsom and other politicians may be among the reasons that California is battling such an environmental apocalypse. The Resnicks are powerful, and their control of so much water is ridiculous. Filmmaker Yasha Levine, co-director of the forthcoming documentary Pistachio Wars, told DailyMail.com, "How can one family own more water than the entire city of Los Angeles, almost 4 million people, uses in 1 year?" Levine said the wildfires, chronic regional droughts, and other environmental problems were part of the larger political technological machine that both LA and the Resnicks are plugged into.
Mm,
With their $13 billion fortune, the Resnicks are California's richest farming family, with some 185,000 acres of land and a stake in the Kern Water Bank, a nearly
mm.
20,000-acre reservoir of water surplus in the San Joaquin Valley.
That's crazy. They sit in the
Stuart and
water,
Linda
bro.
Resnick, respectively 87 and 81, are worth $13 billion after controlling California farmland and water resources. Pictured here in their art-adorned Beverly Hills mansion. The LA couple's farming business and water consumption has come under scrutiny as the city is ripped apart by apocalyptic wildfires. The octogenarian couple's sprawling Wonderful Company business empire includes Palm Wonderful Pomegranate Juice, Wonderful Pistachios, Fiji Water, Halos Mandarins, and Teleflora, the flower delivery service.
Mm, mm,
They've reportedly donated $1.9 billion to academic institutions, climate change initiatives, cultural organizations, and programs in California's Central Valley. A whole pavilion of the LA County Museum of Art bears their name. Despite their charity work, the Resnicks are repeatedly slammed for the massive amount of water sucked up by their farms and their ability to win over politicians and control ever more of the scarce and precious resource.
mm, mm,
A
mm.
2016 investigation by Mother Jones
These niggas.
found that the Resnicks' agricultural businesses consumed more water in some years than was used by the residents of Los Angeles and the entire San Francisco Bay Area combined. That report claimed their business was built by controlling water supplies, by cleverly maneuvering the backroom politics of California's Byzantine water rules, and getting chummy with the politicians who run the Golden State.
Mm, mm, mm.
These include six-figure donations over the years to state governors, from Arnold Schwarzenegger to Jerry Brown.
There you go.
In 2021, they stumped up $250,000 to a campaign to stop Newsom from being kicked out of office.
What?
In the 1990s, the Resnicks reportedly bought up tens of thousands of acres of almond, pistachio, and citrus groves for bargain prices in and around Kern County in the San Joaquin Valley. Back then, California was building new water infrastructure with taxpayer money to divert rivers and store water to supply the farms and cities in drought-prone areas during seasons when the rain didn't fall. The Resnicks secured long-term contracts, including a majority stake in the Kern Water Bank, a 32-square-mile recharge basin that stores up to 1.5 million acre-feet of water, according to Forbes. At times, the bank sells water back to the state. Years-long lawsuits have failed to nix the water deals that benefit them, and the Resnicks appear to have enough support among
I
state
wouldn't touch those
politicians.
pistachios.
Bro, so they selling water. Bro, they didn't basically bought all the water and made it private and selling it back to the state, bro. If that ain't criminal as hell, oh my goodness. What the hell y'all doing over there in California, man?
Years-long lawsuits have failed to nix the water deals that benefit them, and the Resnicks appear to have enough support among state politicians to weather the criticism about their farming practices. The fires have spotlighted ties between the Resnicks and California Gov. Gavin Newsom. The Resnicks own more than 185,000 acres of farmland across California, including almost groves, like the ones in this picture from Fireball. The Resnicks have for years battled criticism about the vast sums of water used to irrigate their crops, like this almond orchard irrigation system. Stuart and Linda Resnick attend annual gala at one of the museums they fund. Last year, Newsom praised the Resnicks for cutting a savvy deal at an opportune moment.
Grease in his pocket.
These are the rules of the road and the rules that we set up, and they play by them, Newsom told the New York Times. If we're going to point fingers, we also have to reflect as policymakers about the system we created. Spokespeople for the wonderful company have in the past defended the Resnicks from allegations of guzzling up water and making it harder and more expensive for others to access the supplies they need. In 2021, a spokesperson told Forbes that we do not believe we have enough purchasing power to impact water prices. But the company did not answer the Daily Mail.com's request for comment. Like the Resnicks themselves, many of the company's staffers live or work in LA, and their lives have been upended by the multiple blazes tearing the city apart. As of Friday morning, the wildfires had killed at least 10 people and devoured nearly 10,000 structures, as the dry desert winds that fanned their devastating flames showed some signs of abating. The Palisades fire between Santa Monica and Malibu on the city's western flank and the Eaton fire in the east near Pasadena are the most destructive in LA history, consuming 53 square miles and turning whole neighborhoods to ash. The fires were made possible by exceptionally dry conditions and a prolonged drought across Southern California. Firefighters tackling the blazes have repeatedly been hampered by low water pressure and fire hydrants that have gone dry, exposing vulnerabilities in water supply systems not built for wildfires on this scale. This has raised troubling questions about the management of California water supplies and the influence of the Resnicks and other billionaire farmers who are enmeshed in state politics. The couple's wonderful pistachios are known by the catchy "Get Crackin' ad campaign. The couple acquired a majority stake in the Kern Water Bank, one of California's most important water storage resources.
That's crazy.
The Resnicks are big philanthropists and have their name on the redesigned Hammer Museum in Los Angeles, California. Lauren
Yeah.
Steiner, an activist and YouTuber, dubs the Resnicks the Koch bros of California Water, and has held rallies outside their 25,000 square foot mansion to protest their growing control over state supplies. I fear that neoliberal Newsom, who needs their campaign contributions to run for president, will not challenge their domination and control of California's water, Steiner told DailyMail.com. For Levine, the fires showcase how the terraforming gaqueduct system the California built this past century gave rise to the disaster unfolding across America's second biggest city. Everyone who lives in LA, from the celebs to the TikTok influencers to the pistachio oligarchs to their guy who works in the kitchen, are tied to it, Levine told DailyMail.com. They're able to live in LA because this terraforming gaqueduct system exists. Without the water it provides, the city would still be a sleepy little town, not the sprawling metropolis that it is today.
Yo, so all these celebrities is privy to this information. No one is speaking out and saying anything about it. So I'm thinking, like, are these developers coming in and buying up these celebrities' homes, land, because they're not getting that money from the insurance company? First of all, the damages is in the billions of dollars. It's like, you know what I mean, 50, 60 billion dollars or more in damages, and nobody's, a lot of them is not getting this insurance money. So so with all that being burnt down, it drives down the property value that them homes was on that land. So now they can go and just buy that land up, you know what I mean, basically for pennies on the dollar, and build those smart cities on top of it, like
But
they
check
plan
this
on doing.
though. Two birds with one stone. Check this though. a lot of people said when they was trying to put their fires out, they ain't had no water. They had trouble with their water, and they saying that that's linked back to the Resniks holding back the water.
Yeah.
They able to hold back the so how we know they don't own some of the insurance companies too that's getting the
Yeah,
money
exactly.
or
Right.
or part of one of the developer teams that's going in there that's going to build the new development once the old one is burnt down. So it's like they making multiple it's like multiple revenue streams off of disaster.
Disasters. Yeah.
Right.
There's always someone that's
Multiple
gonna gain
revenue
off the
streams off
disaster.
of disasters.
Yeah. So it's
You know what
like
I'm
who's
saying?
gonna profit off these disasters, right? Because
Facts.
every people
Facts.
is somebody got to profit off these disasters. So now we starting to look to see following the money and see where the money is going. And now we see. Not only that, we got the list of all the tech companies that's invested in the smart cities for smart LA 2028. And it's the usual suspects. It's the usual suspects, IBM, Google, Microsoft, and a lot of other tech companies that's on that list. So we're gonna pull that list up too. We're gonna get into that. But let me pull up this right. Make sure y'all smash that like button, man. This video is sponsored by nightanddaynetwork.com, where we sell nothing but natural products, natural CBD, natural hair care, skincare products, man. Make sure y'all go over there and shop with us, man. That's nightanddaynetwork.com. You know what I mean? Take advantage of the 15% off as well. Or you can get one free buy, pre-rolls or the CBD smokes and get one for free. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all take advantage of the sale that we got. That's
Five
9dayherbals.com.
star on Google. We've been at
Five
this for
stars
what,
on Google.
6 years now?
Yeah, it's
You know
going
what I
on
mean?
7.
Excellent customer service. Yep, going on 7 years. You know what I mean? Best organic natural products, hair care, skincare products, and CBD in the game. The best.
Yeah, we could definitely brag about being the best too, because
Hell yeah, we the
it's
best.
naturally the way it's naturally grown. The way we grows ours is grown
Facts.
naturally. It ain't no grow houses, ain't no synthetic lights. It's getting that sunlight. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
that's why our CBD is more potent than the rest of the people's out here.
7 years in business and still 5 star on Google. That should tell you something right there.
You know what I mean? And our ship game is impeccable. So you know what I mean? So we ain't
Facts.
Amazon or nothing, but our ship game's still impeccable. All right, so we're gonna get into this video, man. Matter of fact, the ATF is actually investigating the fires. So now they're getting the FBI and the ATF involved and to find out where these fires. So they got some people in custody for arsonists and looting and various other things going on while these fires is burnt while LA is burning down. So you already know. You know what I mean? Usually when it's things like this, it's always a fall person. They never get you know, the real suspects. It's always the fall guy or something like that. So let me pull this video up. Hold on real quick, y'all. Because we still talking about the Resnicks right now. So I'm gonna pull this video up. That's crazy. All these celebrities that homes burnt down and they wasn't able to fight the blaze or none of that, but they ain't speaking up on this Resnick family.
They saying that some people knew that those fires were coming.
Yeah, some people got out of Dodge too because there's
They got out of
videos
Dodge real
of
quick.
people. Yeah, it's videos of people that's leaving the homes that being told by fire department that they need to leave the homes, and these are people that juiced in with the fire department. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's get into this video. Damn man, shit is lagging a little bit too. All right, so this is put out by More Perfect YouTube channel that put this video together. You know what I mean? Quick video. So this is about the Resnick. It says how this billionaire couple stole California's water supply. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this real quick. All right. Make sure y'all hit that like button if y'all just tuning in. We're going into the Resnick family. That's what we're talking about right now. This wealthiest couple in Los Angeles.
Who've been suppressing the water in Los Angeles.
Right.
While 40 million Californians suffer through unprecedented drought. One billionaire couple owns a massive share of the state's water system, seized in a series of secretive meetings 2 decades ago. That system was largely paid for by the very taxpayers whose water these billionaires hold hostage. Urban water systems are desperate for water, but in 2023, they'll receive just 5% of what they requested from the state. The Resnicks are the biggest farmers in California. As of 2007, they owned 4 San Francisco's worth of farmland, and nearly half of Americans buy at least one of their products. Their pistachios, their pomegranate juice, their mandarins, their flowers. It's all under one massive umbrella, the Wonferful Company, a privately owned company worth at least $5 billion. The majority owners, the Resnicks, are worth at least $8 billion. How were they able to take over such a large percentage of what should be a shared public resource? This is The Classroom from More Perfect Union, and today we're looking at how the Resnicks got rich. Linda is a former child actress, the daughter of Jack Harris, a successful movie distributor of the 1950s, most well known for The Blob.
Starring Steve McQueen and a cast of exciting young people.
At 19, she founded her own advertising agency. Stewart was born to a middle-class New Jersey family and started his first business, a janitorial service, in grad school. He eventually acquired American Protection Services, a burglar alarm and security company. Linda approached him about marketing services for the company, and they hit it off, not knowing that one day they'd work together to take over California's water. The lovebirds became business partners. They bought Teleflora, the flower delivery company, and the Franklin Mint, purveyors of inane little tchotchkes. Linda was the marketing person, and Stewart was in charge of business. As Linda told the LA Times in 1993, "I've always said that Stewart and I together make one perfect person, like little salt and pepper shakers." In the late 80s, they found their primary industry, agriculture. They got into the pistachio business. Linda said, "We've done more for the pistachio than anyone ever since it was planted in the Garden of Eden. My husband should be canonized for all the work he's done." They started branching into other products, almonds, pomegranates, citrus, wine, and acquiring more and more land to cover it, including some very important land in Kern County, which granted them water rights in the area. As the Resnicks were building their empire, the state of California was building new water infrastructure with taxpayer money. California's natural water supply is very inconsistent. Vastly differing amounts of rainfall means the state can go from surplus to drought and back very easily. So they build water banks to store water during surpluses to have during droughts. One important storage facility is the Kern Water Bank, started in 1988. The facility was built with hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars, which could have been a good thing. The people of California would have owned the water. But there were 2 Californians thirstier than the rest, and they wanted more water. Linda and Stewart Resnick, and they had a lot of political power. We'll get to that. In 1994, state water officials, water infrastructure contractors, and agricultural landowners with water rights arranged a secretive meeting at a resort in Monterey Bay, California. These groups, a mix of private companies and public agencies, rewrote California's water rules without any input from voters, taxpayers, or legislators. The new rules, called the Monterey Plus Agreement or the Monterey Amendments, were devastating for working Californians, and great for agriculture billionaires. The original code included urban preference, a long-standing rule that in times of drought, the state water board would give urban areas, where people live, access to water supplies before agricultural interests. Monterey axed that. That means that in times of drought, the water systems for normal Californians would have to buy water from private companies because they weren't getting it from the state. The new agreement also loosened regulations on paper water. That's water that doesn't necessarily exist anywhere but on paper. The full quantities of water that providers could have, but don't actually need to have. Today, 5 times as much water has been promised and sold as actually exists. And importantly, the meeting changed ownership of the Kern Water Bank. What once belonged to the state was transferred to a few private water contractors, one of which was Westside Mutual, a wholly owned subsidiary of Wonferful Foods. The wonderful employee who runs Westside, Bill Phillimore, is the chairman of the public organization that manages the Kern Water Bank. Boom, one secret meeting, and the Resnicks owned nearly 60% of an important California water resource, built with hundreds of millions of dollars in taxpayer money. The new ownership, combined with the rules on paper and surplus water, meant that during times of drought, the Resnicks could sell Kern.
So they was able to get the taxpayers' money to basically pay for their private water banks, bro. That is crazy to me, bro.
You
And
know how
they just let them
slow,
do it.
you
They
know
just bought
how
out.
slow we
They just,
are. You know how slow we are to allow this government and these corporations to keep doing this type stuff. Do you know they have the
that is
technology
insane,
right
bro.
now for everybody to be self-sustainable, for everybody to be on their
Yep.
own water grid? And if they
Yep.
able to seed cloud, they able to make it rain. They literally have technology where they got stations where they able to basically create clouds that create rain.
Facts.
There shouldn't be no drought anywhere. You get what I'm saying? And then another thing is the energy thing. They can literally make everything solar and up the amount of solar that each battery is able to absorb so everybody can have power on their own grid. Like, you ain't got to be hooked up to no company. Like, the technology exists, but the government usually regulate it to where you can't use the technology in certain areas.
Man, they got
like,
things
they
where the
literally
water
got
grab it out the air.
and they but you can it's better to seed cloud in areas that's dry though.
Right.
But places like that got a lot of water, they got machines that grab water right out of the air too. Facts. It's just that government and corporations are slowing that progression down so they can keep control. Because any of us who've been paying attention to the type of technology they got, all that money that they wasting, taxpayers' dollars that they wasting, why you ain't spending that money to help us be self-sustainable so we be able to have? That's the good thing. That's what you call a good government. A good government would actually create things for the citizens to become self-sustainable so you don't have to keep going back to the government. You know what I'm saying? Letting the people who's actually productive, who actually create things that actually benefit people, let it flourish instead of holding it back due to greed. That's what's happening, because any of us who's paying attention, if you've been to Dubai, you see them niggas got the rain stations right there where they seed cloud and they can make it rain whenever they want. You know what I'm saying? Why is there a drought anywhere? You know what I'm saying? They not, and the thing is, they got technology that can help people, but they weaponized it. That's another. They take our tax dollars and then they use the technology in a way that where it's weaponized against us rather than elevating us.
Exactly.
Technology ain't bad in itself. It's just the way that they reverse. Because you gotta think about it. This technology is nothing new. It's nothing new. They just taking ancient technology, because we was at way more advanced technological ages on planet Earth than what we see now. And some people still have that knowledge, but they're using it and reverse engineering it to weaponize it when these same systems could uplift people. There wouldn't be a drought if they allowed them to seed cloud. We wouldn't have to have an energy problem if they let Nikola Tesla, the original Nikola Tesla, release his free energy thing to where you ain't even got to hook appliances up or nothing. The energy is through the air and it actually uplift our vibration at the same time while giving us energy. That's ancient Egyptian, Atlantean type of technology that always existed. It's just every once in a while they do a great reset where they kill a bunch of us off, and a lot of us forget this information. So they do a reset and make us think that the technology is new when the technology is ancient. Artificial intelligence, all that stuff is ancient technology.
Yep. Make sure y'all smash that like button if y'all just coming in here. We should get them likes to 200. We had 177. We should be at 200 already. This vital information that we bringing y'all, based off. This is a deeper dive into these fires, man.
Facts.
With these fires is
we got to expose all this fake government regulation out here that's preventing all these technologies from flourishing. They even gave Elon Musk a problem when he first tried to buy Tesla and redo Tesla. They gave him a problem.
Right.
Even the Amazon guy, when he was coming up, they was giving him problems because they shake you down, and basically they basically shake you down. That's what they do. Let's be real. They shake innovators down. Yeah, I mean, they even have Zuckerberg up there all shook, calling them up on the phone all the time, threatening them to take stuff down. You know what I'm saying? He said that on the Joe Rogan show.
Biden administration.
Right. So that goes to show you what we're dealing with out here. Facts. That goes to show you what we're dealing with out here. And they're doing this type of intimidation with our tax dollars, though. Like, that's crazy.
It's a whole prison grid, man. Yeah, we locked in a prison grid. That's what we locked in.
And the thing is, it's all a script. Because we all know this. Those of us who've been paying attention and we know how to discern, we know this technology is old as shit, and they just hashing it out a little bit at a time. Those of us who know, we know. Y'all niggas we think, oh, look at the new little phone and the new little laptops that came out and the new little TVs and shit like that. Like, man, you know how old this technology is?
Yeah, but not everybody privy to that information. Now that's the thing. They bank on. See, the one thing they could do is bank on ignorance. That's the only way they can be able to, flourish because they bank on the ignorance of people. They dumb us down through the school system. You know what I'm saying? Every form of information they suppress. So yeah, that's how they able to pull it off because they bank on our ignorance.
Nigga, if you go back and you look at the inventions when they brought the World Fair together, when they brought every inventor from around the world to those World Fairs back in the late 1800s, mid 1800s.
And they had all
If you
types of
go do
stuff.
research on them World Fairs, you will see all them crazy type inventions, stuff that's way more advanced than the shit that we got now was at those World Fair.
Yeah.
That's why they attacked Nikola Tesla so much because he had the actual information to be able to create free energy.
Right.
To where you didn't have to plug in appliances or nothing. Everything just worked because of the energy fields.
Yeah. All right,
the machine was loud as hell. The machine was loud as hell, but I'm pretty sure they would have developed something to quiet the sound down.
Yeah.
Those of y'all niggas who've been paying attention, y'all know what I'm talking about.
All right. We gonna get into we're gonna hop into these smart cities too a little bit. We're gonna touch on that a little bit, and then we're gonna come back and do a live stream to elaborate on that even more because it's just not America. Y'all see, they just got us focusing in on America. It's just not America. They doing this everywhere. They just burnt down a whole important market place in Ghana. They even burning down shit in Africa. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue.
The ATF is leading the investigation into the cause of the deadly inferno. A task force, which includes local, state, and federal investigators, is trying to determine how the wildfire started, interviewing residents as they search for clues. Here's ABC's Alex Stone with the new details coming in tonight.
Tonight, authorities investigating the origins and causes of the devastating wildfires in Los Angeles. The Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, or ATF, taking the lead of the newly formed Los Angeles Regional Wildfire Investigative Task Force.
This task force is made up of local, state, and federal partners designed to investigate the cause of these fires and to see if there's any connection between them.
It remains unclear how the Pacific Palisades fire started last week, but the agency says its certified fire investigators have been on the scene, professionals whose training includes starting their own fires in a controlled environment.
If they can understand how they can set fires and how fires transition through a building, they can better understand how to investigate.
According to the U.S. Forest Service, nearly 85% of wildfires in the United States are caused by humans. Culprits include unattended campfires, burning debris, equipment malfunctions, discarded cigarettes, and intentional acts of arson. And data collected by the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection shows at least 8 of the most destructive wildfires in the state's history have been linked to electrical and power lines. ABC News learning tonight, Southern California Edison, one of California's major private utility companies, has filed 2 electronic safety incident reports pertaining to the Eaton and Hearst fires, a sign investigators might be examining if the utility's equipment contributed to an ignition. Lindsay, we just got word from the medical examiner here in Los Angeles County that now 24 people have been confirmed dead in these fires. Lindsay?
Alex, thank you.
Man, if they don't shut the hell up, man, they ain't investigating shit. They ain't they ain't looking for the culprit of that shit. Cause if they really went after the real people that was, you know what I mean, that these fires is, suspiciously burning in certain freaking areas, you be like, all right, how did this shit catch on fire? You be like, all right, how the hell did this shit catch on fire when the fire started all the way over here? How the hell did the fire spread all the way over here? Like, come on, man. Yo, this shit being burnt down deliberately, bro. You know what I mean? That's my take on it. Cause
you got it.
Ain't no way in the world. Cause I'm looking at various places being burnt down. I'm like, how the fuck this shit catch on fire? How the hell this catch on fire? It's like I done seen almost every video, you know what I mean, of these damn fires, and I'm scouting through all these videos. I'm looking like, All right, how the hell did this catch on fire out of nowhere? Like, come on now. Yeah, somebody said lasers. Yeah, blow torches, lasers,
Not
all
just
types
that,
of
it's
shit.
also the way they build the houses.
Yeah,
They
and the
can
way they
build
build them
those houses
houses.
more fireproof.
Right.
It's just what they manufacture those houses with. It's just they just go up in flames really fast.
Real quick.
But I tell
Real
you one thing:
quick.
if it was like one of them old colonial style stone houses, they don't go up
Would
in
have been.
flames like that.
They damn sure don't.
So that's like intentional. Them insurance companies and all them, they know what they doing when they build those infrastructures.
Yeah,
They
because
can easily do a regulation just because they know wildfires happen in that area. They can easily have regulation to where any type of structures in that area have to be built with stone, so it don't burn
Right.
easily. They can easily do that, but nah, they rather take the money and give it to to these individuals. You know what I mean? So they can have their private vacation homes all over the world and live good. But don't come up with anything innovative to help the people.
Facts.
Let's be real. Let's just be real. We gotta be real about
Yeah,
this.
and y'all don't find it suspicious that these insurance companies canceled everybody's policy 2 weeks in 2 weeks in advance?
You know what I mean? Come on, man.
2 years in advance.
Come
They
on,
said,
man.
they said they went to go check their coverage, and it was like, all right, well, we can cover. Some people say, all right, well, we can cover. They got full, mind you, they got full coverage, and they telling them they only could cover them for 2 weeks, staying in a hotel or some shit like that for 2 weeks.
Y'all know
Like 2
damn
weeks,
well.
nigga, I paid for full coverage. Like, nigga, are you crazy?
Last 10.
Yo, shout out to Ghost Stories, man. All right, hold on, let me pull Ghost
Definitely
Stories up.
appreciate
Shout out to Ghost Stories. Ghost
Stories.
Stories said, you guys. You guys again. Hello, Buzz. Thanks for your words and the ways you put together all for all ears. Do y'all what PO box or P? What do you mean? You have a PO? Shit.
Bro, it's
Yeah, let
laggy
me
on
get
my
into this
side.
real quick. It's laggy. Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
laggy, a little shine.
yeah,
You
it's
know what I
real
mean?
laggy. A little bit.
Governors,
Yeah.
5 are Republican, 5 are Democrat. Look, all the parties do is go like this. Nobody wants to go like this. Nobody wants to go like this because we're not in a solutions business. We don't reward them, right? You're not hearing a lot of people say that the state stepped right in to help. Why? Where's the win in that? So look, it's easy to blame the people in charge in California right now, and there's certainly blame to go around. But I'm just saying that's not going to make it any better.
Nigga, they put
Okay?
you can
And that's
blame
why California is a metaphor of who we care about, of what we care about, and of whether we choose blame over solutions. And remember, we only do this in our politics. You don't do it anywhere else in your life.
8 grease in the pockets of them.
Where you would deal with a crisis by just sitting around and saying whose fault it is and not be desperate to find a way to a better place. The debt, prices, Social Security, Medicare, our election system. They're all long-term problems that people go like this about all the time, and they don't make it better. The question is, when will we decide that we will not reward on the basis simply of who is worse anymore? When will we decide that we demand something better and not just in a campaign
Man,
slogan?
they all just kicking game, man.
But
in game like a motherfucker, bro.
Bro, if they ain't talking about
look,
listen, if any of these politicians ain't talking about getting niggas self-sustainable, then they just kicking game.
Ain't work.
Because all that money we pour into wars, all that money we donate to other countries, all that could be used for Americans to basically uplift themselves, but they rather send it overseas. So let's just be real about that one first, because they can help. The government could be a system to help people be self-sustainable, to build technologies so people can have water and energy without having to be hooked up to a company.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of taking our tax dollars and sending it overseas, how about we invest in innovative things that actually uplift the citizens? Then we won't have to worry about electric bills and water bills and all of that. Because it'll
Yeah.
be free energy and it'll be free
Free
water.
That's
What will uplift the country more than that? How about that? Let those technologies through. If any of y'all politicians ain't letting those technologies through, you kicking game. I don't believe you. Because we know the technologies exist. They see clouting right now. They see clouting right now in Dubai. They can create rain right now in Dubai. Why can't you do that in Cali?
Exactly. Shout out to Camellia. She said we for the $5 super chat. She said we all know what really happened, just like Maul in North Carolina, right? Right. Man, they burning this shit down because they want to build new developments over top of that. And these celebrity homes, they might not get the insurance money, but they damn sure they definitely gonna get fat checks by the land developers gonna come in and buy that shit up. They definitely still gonna get checks. Now they relocating a lot of people because that's what they do when they want to build new developments. They relocate people. For some reason they just move people around. So all them people that was living in those areas, Palisades and all those other various places that was burnt down, those people gonna have to either move to another state, move to another various parts of LA, or they gonna head their ass back down south, or they just gonna leave the country all together because they don't have nowhere to go. Like that shit gotta be rebuilt. They don't have nowhere to go. Where they gonna go? All those people that been burnt out of that area, where they gonna go? They gonna be scattered everywhere. Some of them might end up on Skid Row, bro. Like they don't give a shit. Some of them people might end up on Skid Row. Y'all might see y'all favorite celebrity out there on Skid Row and shit. I'm seeing other celebrities talking about we taking in other people because they homes been burnt down, ours been spared. So a lot of these other celebrities is taking in other celebrity friends and shit. You know what I mean? Buying water supply and food supply and all that because a lot of the restaurants in markets and shit in them areas been burnt down. And the hood was unscathed. That's the one thing about it. Like all that Hollywood shit burnt down, but the hood was unscathed, bro. The hood was unscathed. They ain't get burnt down. All the rich areas got burnt the hell down. Yep.
It's all
That's
part of the plan.
that's all. That's a damn shame too. But a lot of them knew what was coming. A lot of them knew it was coming. A lot of them didn't, but a lot of other A-listers that's privy to the information knew that shit was coming.
And plus a lot of them they got multiple homes and they probably was already willing to lose those homes.
Right.
It's like, oh, we going all in on this plan now.
Right.
All of y'all bored. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta be on board with it. Whether they love the home or not, when it's time to get busy, that's what they've been getting paid for. That's why they get the big bucks.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, when it's time for you to take your house down, that's what you're gonna do. And that's what they agreed to behind the scenes. So yeah, some of them do be knowing that their house is gonna be burned down, and they get out of Dodge, or some of their homes magically survive. I don't know how they pull that one off, but it happens. Unless their home particularly was made out of stone or something like that, and it was the way it was designed, it wasn't near any structures to catch on fire. So so it's like they know they could have built their home in a way to where no other homes or nothing else is around it for it to catch on fire because they know what they do in that area. Exactly. I'm talking about the people who's in the know, how they protect their homes even with the fires raging, and then their home survived in the end. You know what I mean? The nigga that happened to own the whole neighborhood only they home survived. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look for stuff like that too. In everything.
Yep. Smart city markets to hit US 651 billion by 2028. 2028. Because you know they plan on bringing the Olympics to LA in 2028. So they gotta get shit developed by then. You know what I'm saying? That's people coming from all around the world to come to LA to watch the Olympics. They gotta get them smart cities. They got to get this crypto up and going. They gotta get all this shit up and going by 2028. Because that's a big major event that's happening on American grounds in Los Angeles is the Olympics. Now that's where they promote all the agenda through all that shit too. Through all that,
Bro,
you know what I mean? They
what
promote all that
movie?
shit through that.
What movie they had the smart cities in? Demolition Man.
Demolition Man. Yeah.
And just think about when they went to the future. Y'all gotta now really listen to this, y'all. Think about when they went to the future. It wasn't no black folks in sight, only that one old black man, and then
Right.
Wesley Snipes' crew that they thawed out. But
Right. That they
everybody
thawed out.
else in Demolition Man was white. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all understand that that's their plan for the future for barely no niggas to be around?
No niggas.
If you look at Demolition Man and you just look through because there's a lot of people in that movie. It's a lot of people in that movie, and it's a
Right.
lot of people who, you know what I mean, who wasn't from the past. If y'all watch the movie, y'all know they froze these individuals and they thawed them out in the future. It was like some type of crime that they committed and they got frozen. I'm telling y'all the movie for those of y'all who ain't watch it, but it's very important because basically a smart cities that was in the movie called Demolition Man with
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes
Facts.
and Sandra Bullock. That's a version of a smart city. And what were they using in that smart city? QR codes.
QR codes. Everything was smart.
Everything was smart. The cars, everything. And they were on what type of diet? Vegan diet.
Vegan diet. Taco Bell was the
And
only.
everybody was locked
ate
out of the
Taco Bell.
city who wasn't basically on board because
It was
you had to have
underground.
the QR. You had to have the QR code to get into anywhere.
Yeah, they had
To
they
have
was
access to
underground.
anything because it's a smart city. So they could
Right.
turn your QR code off to where your shit don't work. That's what the smart city is, to keep certain individuals out.
All right, so this was the smart city intel. It says market by application smart governance, city surveillance, command control solutions, e-governance, smart lighting, smart infrastructure, smart building, environmental solutions, smart utilities, energy management, water management, waste management, smart transportation, intelligent transportation systems, parking management, smart ticketing and traveling assistance, smart healthcare, and by the region, global forecast 2018 to 2028 studies provide the global smart city market size project to reach nearly 651 billion by 2028. Besides, it's projected to gather a CAGR above 18% over the forecast year 2021 to 2028. A smart city metropolitan environment that uses digital technologies such as Internet of Things, IoT, artificial intelligence, AI, big data cloud, computing technology, and data analytics for data processing and measurements of overpopulation, of urbanization, management, and increasing the need to resource management for sustainable development. So this whole smart city gonna be artificial intelligence. Elon already got the smart tunnels already for the Teslas. You know what I mean, they plan on building those under the city as well. So $651 billion, they already, plan on projecting that to build these smart cities.
Yo,
So
let
let
me
me go
put
down.
them on game real quick. Let
Yeah,
me
go
put
ahead.
them on this can either go two ways with these smart cities. And it's it's two more movies I'm gonna mention. It can
Right.
with these smart cities and its AI, it can either go Terminator direction or it can go the Pixar movie Wall-E. For those of y'all who've seen the movie Wall-E, the Pixar movie, animated movie with the AI robots and all that stuff taking care of the humans, and the humans ain't gotta lift a finger.
iRobot.
It was all just in between getting there. It would go to iRobot, Demolition Man, and it depends on which direction it go from there. Those are the ones that'd be in the middle. But in its extreme, the smart cities is either going to turn into Wall-E or the Terminator. Those are two opposite extremes that these smart cities can get to. Now, we want to stay in between with that. That'd probably be the best bet. But how far do we allow this to go? Because this could turn tyrannical real fast. You know what I mean? Or it can uplift people if people stay on top of things. But then, messing with AI, you don't know how far that can go, because the AI is a self-learning intelligence. So that can outsmart us and then take over the world. And then we'd be right down chilling with Arnold and Skynet and all them niggas.
Yo, hit that
on
like button,
Judgment
y'all.
Day, just chilling, waiting for Terminator bust through the door. Either that or Wall-E. Everybody just lazy, going around. You ain't gotta do shit. Robots is wiping your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you, like you ain't gotta do. Robots is making your food. You ain't gotta do nothing but just
they
chill.
got that now. Shit, they got that now. But that, you know what I mean? They plan on expanding that though. Make sure y'all like that. Let's get these likes to 300, y'all. We at 244. Y'all just tuning in. Go ahead and smash that like button, because we got to get more into this, a little bit more into this. You know what I mean? Go get a little bit more into this.
It's two extremes, man.
Yeah.
It's two extremes. Skynet or Wall-E, or we could be in between. In between is like getting more towards like iRobot. That one movie called AI, Artificial Intelligence. The movie is literally just called AI. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? Or it could progress and go more soft and get more towards Wall-E type of thing, or it could go more crazy, get more crazier and go towards the Skynet type shit with the Terminator. Either way, I don't really want to be in either extreme. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I wouldn't want to be in either. I don't want the robot doing 100% thing. Like, they could be there to assist, but not do 100% things for me. Not wipe my ass. Like, I could wipe my own ass, robot. I'm good.
All right. Now it's gonna be there.
It's
White baby. It's gonna be
crazy.
It's gonna be taking care, babysitting and shit. That's what it's gonna be doing. Yeah, they're gonna use the AI.
Humans,
AI gonna be babysitting. You know what I mean? The humans and shit. Yeah. All right, so you got the Asia Pacific region projected to accumulate the highest growth during the forecast year. The market growth in this region mainly ascribed to a significant investment in technology modernization and expanded implementation of automation technology. So everything gonna be on an automated system. They're barely you're gonna barely touch any damn thing. Everything's gonna be automated. Yeah, it's too
that's too
centralized, bro.
centralized.
Hell yeah. Such as the Internet of Things, the
That shit ain't gonna work
IoT,
out.
and the artificial intelligence AI. However, the North American region held to the highest market share in 2019, projected to remain dominant during the forecast of 2021 and 2028. So North America is still going to be ahead of all that shit, technology wise. You know what I'm saying? So these is the major players right here. This is the list of the major players. So this is all the investors right here that's going to be running this shit. You know what I mean? So the major players of this global smart city markets are Cisco Systems, IBM, Siemens, AG, Microsoft, Hitachi, Schneider Electric, that's that, Huey, Intel, Fujitsu, Oracle, and SAP SE. So you got more companies and several other prominent players of the smart city markets: Ericsson, ABB, Honeywell, Google, and AWS. The smart city markets consist of well-established global as well as local players, besides the previous recognized markets players coming up with the new advanced strategic solutions and services to stay competitive in the global market. So these are all the tech companies right here right here on this list. That's
Make sure
gonna be
y'all
built
smash that like button, man.
developing
This
this
is
shit, bro.
some fire information. You know what I mean? Y'all have to realize we have to start supporting local businesses, local.
Local businesses,
You
right?
only it's best to vote with your dollars. You can't really control what goes on in politics, but you gotta vote for with your dollars. You gotta start supporting local small businesses instead of corporations. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Start supporting people from your own community. I know it's hard sometimes to do that, but that's the best way to keep the wealth within the community and support your own people. Like we
yeah,
just gotta be real about that. These corporations, these industries is destroying. And when I say support your own people, I'm talking about it. I ain't just talking about skin color. I'm talking about your own people who's not in the 1%.
right,
Because anybody outside of the 1%, they don't benefit from all of this. Only the 1%
right.
benefits from all of this. Most taxpayers don't benefit from this system that we got in place. No
No,
matter how good you might think that they're doing, a lot of people's out here fronting. I tell you that. But
fact.
just know that not many people's benefiting from this type of system, y'all. So when we say support your local people, you know what I mean? That we're not narrowing it down to a certain skin color or just nationality, just people who's not part of the big corporations. Because they don't have no interest for us. All of it, they poison all the products they give us. You know what I mean? All the food is poison. You know what I'm saying? All the companies are owned by only like 4 real companies, and all the other companies are just like shell companies and sister companies, but it's really only 4 companies that own everything. So it's like one big monopoly, and we just can't give into that no more. We know our government is in on it because they letting them get away with it. So
Right.
we gotta stepping up our consciousness with that and start being more conscious of where we put our
Be more
dollar,
self-conscious.
where we
Right.
put our energy at.
I
Because let's
agree.
just be real, the ones who's gonna be building these smart cities and enslaving us in it is the niggas, the corporations that you see here. And who else
That's
is
a
getting all the
listen.
money?
And we recognize IBM from World War II.
Right. Who else getting all the money
The
but the
World War
corporation?
II, IBM was the ones that was barcoding every goddamn thing during World War II. You know what I mean? Yeah, the whole
That's why we
barcoding
created our
system.
shop. But that's why we created our shop, Night and Day Herbals. Because we realized they was
Yeah,
poisoning everything.
a
We
gathering
realized
of
that they're basically
people.
pushing independent entrepreneurs out of business. These corporations, along with the government regulations together, is pushing all the entrepreneurs out the door. It's
Yeah,
hard for any real entrepreneurs to operate. The ones who get all the benefits of the big corporate, the big industries. That's
they
owned
always,
by a small few.
they always.
Everybody else is getting screwed. And they let celebrities, A-list celebrities, get a couple crumbs off they table. Every once in a while, they give one of them a cake. You know what I'm saying?
For their
And then
birthday.
you'll hear about them becoming the first billionaire or the first this and that. And every once in a while, but everybody else just get crumbs off their table. Let's just be real about what's going on out here. So if we start supporting independent people, you know what I'm saying? Local independent people, like just start supporting your own community first before we go to the corporation. Let's just be real. They poisoning all the products they sell us anyway.
Hell yeah.
Everybody's walking around sick. Everybody want to look good, but not realizing they sick because they being poisoned. You know what I'm saying? They got everybody running away from real food and running towards chemicals and telling you the chemicals is healthier than actual food that God himself put on the planet.
Yeah, that's
They
crazy,
got
right?
niggas running towards chemicals, constant chemicals.
Facts.
And they spraying our skies with something. Everybody walking around with allergies and asthma and skin problems because they spraying our crops. They spraying the air with some mysterious brews.
Hold on, that's a
I don't
video
know.
I saw that somebody played that posted that um it was some weird debris coming out of nowhere and shit.
And you can smell. Sometimes you can smell the
Let me see if
chemicals
I
in
can
the
get that.
air.
All right.
That's the crazy thing. Sometimes you can actually smell the chemicals, and they're like, yo, like what the hell are they burning or what are they spraying? Yo, it's wild out. It's getting wild out here, y'all. Like it's like we just letting them get out of control now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like this is a test. This is the most high or whatever higher power you believe in testing all of us. And what we just gonna be sit back and be cowards and let them just basically just poison us in public? They literally letting us know that they poisoning us. They don't even care anymore. Every day you see something being recalled from the grocery stores because it's poison. When all that stuff should be recalled, because when you read the ingredients and you look up each single ingredient, you're gonna see that it's literally poison. It's like it don't even belong in the human body at all.
It's all contaminated, bro. Everything.
And we wondering why niggas got diabetes in their teens. We wondering why people got diabetes in their teens. And I'm talking about type 2 diabetes. I ain't even talking about type 1. Sugar. I'm talking about type 2.
It's the synthetic sugar.
Niggas 16 and 7. Niggas be 16 and 17 with diabetes, bro.
They bleaching all the.
That's being chemically. That is being chemically induced by the food and the shit that they spraying. You know what I'm saying?
The starch and shit is all. Sugar is all synthetic and bleached. Everything is grown out of its natural habitat, man. They like all this shit is grown in the lab. That's why it's all laboratory food, man. And nothing.
Yeah, we don't even get into the clone meats. Yep, the clone meats and the injections that they give the meat. And then all the crops are sprayed with even more lethal stuff. It's like, yo, they just poisoning. And it's not only sprayed with poison and stuff. When they process it into the food, whatever they call food, they add more poison into it to process it.
Right.
So it'll go through like 3-4 different stages of adding different types of poison into it. And they tell you that it's safe.
Yo, make sure y'all hit our Amazon shop up too.
That's wild, bro.
Get them air purifiers too. Because especially if you live in LA near all this shit, all that smoke fire and all that. They said the air quality in Los Angeles is bad as shit right now. So y'all gonna need to get filters for y'all homes. For y'all that still homes is still standing, you're gonna have to get air purifiers, man. Y'all can't even breathe that shit in. Y'all gonna have to get air purifiers. You're gonna have to probably start putting masks back on.
Facts.
Cause y'all ain't gonna be able to breathe that shit in. Hell nah.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, people be talking about the diet. Like people think it's the diet. Oh yeah, you gotta be vegan. Oh, you gotta just eat meat. Oh, you gotta just eat fruits and vegetables. Like all that stuff, it don't matter what you eat, just as long as it's not got chemicals in it. That's the problem. They got y'all running from bacteria. We say this all the time. They got y'all running from salmonella and listeria and all that, but y'all run towards the chemicals. And the chemicals is what causes the terminal illnesses. Because that's the stuff that your body can't even get rid of. It don't even know how to process all these chemicals we eating. That's why people are getting diabetes at 16 because it's being chemically induced. It's mad processed sugar and everything that's on the shelf. Mad preservatives to keep things the shelf life. Shout out to Jen for making that clear. Yeah. They definitely do that for shelf life so they can have things sitting on the shelf for 10 million years. Those preservatives shouldn't even be in the human body.
Hell no.
Yeah, I mean, there's actually natural ways for things to have longer shelf life, like fermenting things or salting things and dry. But even the salt be processed now. It don't even be real salt, mineral salt. It be some chemical salt or some chemical sugar. That's all they use. Chemical sugars, chemical salts, injected meats, GMO crops, you know what I'm saying? All that mixed together, y'all. All that mixed together, and we wondering why we run around with all these damn health problems. Even though we supposedly eat right, work out, you do all the things right, but your health's still deteriorating. You 20, 30 years old, and you already walking around like you old, like you 90 years old. Barely can't even get out of bed and stuff like that. 16, 17-year-olds already got type 2 diabetes. Y'all think that that's normal? Man, we being poisoned, y'all. All these years, humans been eating peanuts. All of a sudden, niggas got peanut allergies. Nah, nigga, it's when the GMO peanuts came out. It's the genetically modified peanuts. Because when genetically modified crops grow mold on it, that mold is genetically modified, which is highly harmful to humans. Because the mold mutates. So that's why they say peanut allergy, but really it's just you're being poisoned. Because peanuts are being genetically modified. Let's just be real about it. Let's be real about it. It's when they genetically modify the food and it grows mold, that mold is now mutated. You understand like what's going on out here? It's the GMO shit. That's why people got peanut allergies all of a sudden.
That food is poison.
Poison. All that shit on the shelf that they keep that you can eat 50 years later, all poison.
Genetically modified. You got it, Camellia.
Yo, I'm look.
GMO.
We have to see this. They saying, oh, people are living longer since from the people in the past, and that's not necessarily true. There was certain things that kept the death rate high back in the day. That was women dying at birth, children dying at birth, or war. But if you didn't die at any of those times, you usually lived a long life. In the hundreds sometimes. You know what I mean? When they ate more natural and they did more natural things. But they won't tell you that. They're just so people died younger back in the day. But they ain't letting you know some of that data consists of people who died in the war when they had the world wars going on.
Yeah, it's when they started industrializing everything.
Yeah, when they started industrializing everything, they poisoned it.
Mass production.
Facts.
Yep, Camellia, high fructose corn syrup, exactly. Yeah, they a lot of that shit that was used from leftover from World War II, man.
Right.
And they mass produced that shit and fed it to the put it in the food supply, and they put it in the water. They dumped it in the ocean.
Facts.
They dumped it in the food, and they dumped it in the ocean, and they buried some of the shit underground, which poisoned the fucking land anyway. It poisoned the dirt, the soil. Yeah.
And the GMO shit poisons the soil.
And then the fluoride shit, that's
nutrients out of the soil.
Right. Fluoride is strictly from World War II. They dumped all that fluoride in our water supply, left over from World War II, when they was using fluoride to basically you know, the little hat community. Yep. And then they dumping fluoride in the toothpaste and shit like that. They telling you it's safe to use. No, it ain't. Because it says on there you can't even swallow it. You can't even swallow the toothpaste. So why the hell would you be able to brush your teeth with some shit you can't even swallow? That makes no sense. They be tricking our asses, man. They trick us with all this commercial
Same thing
ass.
with chlorine.
Right. Yeah,
chlorine in the water. Chlorine is very toxic to humans.
Very toxic.
We shouldn't be breathing in it. We shouldn't be breathing in chlorine or bathing in it or being in none of that. Our body's not even supposed to be coming in contact with chlorine like that.
Yeah, that's like using bleach.
like they got us literally swimming in chlorine, swimming pools and chlorine all in our water system, and we literally bathing in chlorine.
Man,
which is literally toxic to
they gotta use
Zeolite to
clean that water supply, bro.
That goes to show you they weaponized everything around us.
They need zeolite to clean that water supply, because that's the only thing natural from the earth that can actually remove heavy metals and chemicals out of the water supply. Is zeolite, because it attaches to it like a magnet. That's the only thing they can use. Like, what else? Chlorine. Why would you flood our water supply with chlorine?
To keep us sick, bro.
To saying that's safe to use. You can't even put that on your skin. You can't even breathe it in. Like, the showers be steaming hot, and you breathing in chlorine. Like, where we do that at?
It makes you dizzy.
Come on, man.
It makes you dizzy because it turns into a poisonous gas.
Like your skin shouldn't even, right? Your skin shouldn't even feel dry after you get out the shower. Why are people's skin feeling dry after they get out the shower? You shouldn't, or taking a bath and you get out and your skin feel dry. That's not normal. That's the chemicals and shit that they put in the water supply, thinking they cleaning it up in the name of cleaning up the water. That's what they use it for,
You
cleaning up the
you
water.
know what was the #1 healing thing at Usha Village and Dr. Sabi's
That
Usha
thermal
Village?
water. Yeah, that
The
water.
thermal water was the most healing thing that he ever had there. That
Yep.
is nothing more than the herbs and everything. Hopping your
Yep.
ass in that thermal water with that
That
high
thermal water.
sulfur. Yep.
Yep.
From the mountains, that high sulfur from the mountains is what's actually beneficial for humans
Yeah.
to be in. It
When that
literally detoxes the body
when that shit
100%
like
and it
10 point
restores
something
everything back
alkaline,
into the body.
wasn't
Yeah,
it
but it
like 10
wasn't even
point
just the
something alkaline?
alkalinity.
Alkaline,
It's
yeah,
not
but it
even
was
the
the sulfur and stuff.
alkalinity
Yeah.
in the water.
Yeah.
It's
It was the
because it's
sulfur
the
and all
high
that. Right.
sulfur content and the
Right. The
high
sulfur.
mineral content.
Right.
Because it's not even good to just drink high alkaline water that ain't got its
Nah.
natural minerals in it. That's actually
Facts.
damaging to your gut. So they
Yeah.
selling us that bull crap in a bottle. That
Yeah, that's a
alkaline water,
fact.
that's not the same water.
It
They
gotta
usually
have some
use
natural minerals. Right.
like baking soda or something like that to make it alkaline. And
Yeah.
you could do that, but that's not really. It
Or
gotta have
apple
the
cider
natural
vinegar and stuff
minerals
like that.
that the
Right.
mountains would have in it
Yeah.
for it to be beneficial.
Right. Get that water
But
straight from the rock.
instead of having those types of minerals and stuff in our water, they decide to add chlorine and fluoride chemicals. And
Yeah,
us
Ryan. Yeah, they
and
saying
nobody
liquid
not
really
being
causes cancer.
educated
Right.
on this except for unless you went to school for chemistry. And I don't even anybody who went to school for chemistry, why aren't y'all questioning this? Like why is it
They
okay
being
for
people
humans to
shut up
constantly bathe in chlorine and
because
breathe in chlorine?
they'll lose their job by morning if they talk.
You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. Like everything, like the frequencies around everything matters. The type of water that we use, the type of food that we eat, the air that we breathe. You know what I mean? Even down to the energy of the frequencies we around. All of that matters to have
Facts.
a healthy mind, body, and soul. All of that matters. We have to get ourselves into a position where we only surrounded by things that uplift us. And let's just be real. We let these corporations and governments just build things around us that none of it uplift us.
That all
It,
just
it's
benefited
all
them. Yep.
false.
And their family. Yep. Benefited them and their families. They didn't care about looking out for the 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 environment or the people.
Facts and
Um
ancestors.
they
Facts.
said what?
All our water is like Flint's, but the states use chemicals to hide it.
Yeah.
Facts.
Right. Yeah,
Facts.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. The whole America's water supplies is not good at all. Now you might have various
Well,
places
some
like
places is better. Some
Colorado,
places is better.
or you might have
Yeah.
Montana, Colorado,
Yeah.
South
Some places
Dakota.
water supply is
You
a
know what I
lot
mean?
better.
There's a lot of them people still getting water out the ground too.
They didn't
So
let those private companies
yeah,
come in and buy them out and add the
right.
chemicals to because that's who's doing it.
Yeah,
It's
because
these
remember
private companies that come up there and buy up all the public water and they start adding chemicals to it.
remember they try to push those Native American people off their reservation to build. They
Mhm.
wasn't having it. It was out there protesting that shit heavy, and they wasn't able to get it. They wasn't able to do it, or did they pull that off? I don't even remember. I'm gonna have to go back and check, but yeah, like it's places like Colorado, Washington State, South Dakota, North Dakota, um, various states up there, Montana, that's still able. They didn't let them people come in and poison their water supply.
I'm like, do you think the general public want to live better? Or they just delusional and think everything is fine the way it is? Like, what
Well,
do you think it is? I think it's the
they keep them
division,
from
right?
distract. Yeah, it's the division, the distract. It's the division, the distraction, and it's the DDD, division, distraction, and dumbing down.
Mm.
DDDD. It's the four Ds.
Pause.
Distraction. Yeah, I mean,
No Diddy.
yeah. Pause.
No
No Diddy.
Diddy. Because
No,
Diddy's
yeah,
one
no
too.
Diddy. Yeah, no Diddy's
'Cause
neither.
Diddy's a
Right.
distraction. Yeah. So you got
Right.
Diddy is
Yeah.
one of the
So
D's too.
so
Pause.
it's
No
the
Diddy.
distract. Right. So it's what I say again? What was it? Yeah, there you
We
go.
say
Type that shit in
destruction,
the chat.
distraction.
Yeah, destruction, distraction, dumbing down, and some other shit I
Yeah.
said. What I said? Oh, yeah, dumbing down or something like that. What is the
Depression.
triple D? Depression.
Man,
Yeah,
you
that's
could just
another one
keep
you could
adding
throw in
them
there.
in there. The devil. You could just keep
The
adding them.
devil. Right.
You could just keep adding them in there, bro.
You said
You
no
could just
Diddy,
keep adding them Jones in there.
no Diddy, no Jigga, no Diddy,
Man, we just
no
gotta keep
Jiggy.
it real, man. We got niggas gotta start talking about what's really going on out here. What's
Nah, them
really
LA,
going on out here is
nah, Jersey
government and
bad boys.
corporations in cahoots against the
Them,
people, and the people so dumbed down, we don't realize that they're poisoning us, they stealing our money.
I
You know what I
agree.
mean? They hiding a lot of information from us. You know what I'm saying? They not telling us a lot.
I don't think they hiding it. I think they suppressing it.
And
I think they suppressing it.
that's what I'm
I think the
saying.
information. Yeah, they not
Well, that's the
hiding it. It's
same
just the
thing.
people. They
Yeah,
just ain't
suppressing it.
educating the
I
people.
mean, they
Yeah,
hiding it, suppressing it,
yeah,
whatever you want
yeah,
to call it, nigga. They doing it.
yeah. They ain't gonna educate the people
They
on
doing
none
it
of that
all.
shit. Right.
Yeah, because they school systems and shit don't even ain't there to educate you. It's only there to help you fall in line, to make sure you know what I mean, raise your hand when you got something to say. Raise
Right.
your hand when you gotta go to the bathroom. Everybody walk in a straight line. You know what I mean? Like prison. So they basically got niggas lining up like cattle. But then again, sometimes people act like wild animals out here.
All right. DJ Charlie
Like
said they
so you
watching y'all
got
live
that
stream right now.
population out
Hell yeah,
here
they watching.
that probably do need some of that type of structure. So I ain't even going to front you. But it's not as much as it's not as many as they would tell you. People generally just
Hell
don't
yeah, they watching this live
want any
stream.
problems. You gotta think about it. The general public, most people don't want no problems. Most people ignore stuff
Yeah,
and
they
they
don't
don't
want.
want no
Yeah,
problems.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
They
And they
don't want to
not
be
going
effed
around
with.
starting trouble. Right.
Man, they want to be left alone so they can watch their TV,
And
their
that's majority of
smartphones,
the public.
their
But they make you think that
Doritos,
majority of the public is out to get
drink
you.
they pet. I mean, drink they sodas. They want to be left alone so they can, you know, watch their phones. You know, stream on Netflix and watch movies on streaming. Eat they junk food.
Mm-hmm.
Eat they poison food. They Popeyes
Mm-hmm.
chicken and all, KFC and all that shit. And they want to be left alone. That's it. People don't want the people are really actually KI double hockey sticks you out here if you trying to give them the information, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's like trying to wake a nigga up out of bed too early before he gotta go to work and shit. A nigga snap on you, wake him up early before he
Yeah,
gotta get up.
nah, but it ain't early though. It's late because a lot of people,
Yeah, a lot
the
of people
energy is
late.
changing. You see, everybody's
Yeah,
on it now.
yeah, people
Yeah,
starting
I
to
mean,
wake up more
everybody,
now,
yeah,
right?
people starting to wake up, bro.
Information age.
It's like, yeah,
Information
the
age.
information is in. Nah, people starting to wake up, bro. People
That's
don't want
why
to
we
be
got
poisoned no more.
that's why we got 360 some people still in this chat listening to what we saying now.
Yeah,
Because they
people
know
don't want to be poisoned and
y'all feel
bamboozled.
y'all feel like ain't shit right in the atmosphere right now. Y'all can feel it in y'all bones. The energy is off. It's not right.
It is.
The energy is way off.
It is.
It's not flowing. It's like the energy is thrown off. It's not flowing. You know what I mean? It's not. I think everything is if the energy is being misplaced. It's being directed in ways where it shouldn't be. You know what I mean? So that's why everything fell off. They basically misplaced. They basically capitalizing off our energy in a way where it's not beneficial to ourselves. Not only that, the energy is off because you know what I mean, it's basically they discombobulating a lot of shit. A lot of this shit is distracting people from themselves. A lot of people ain't even tapping into themselves because they distracted by all the shit that's going on outside of themselves. So
Yep.
now
Yep.
people too damn poisoned to even focus. You can't even meditate right now because it's too damn poison. Not just the food in the atmosphere, the goddamn people is toxic.
Because it's creating toxic
Yeah,
relationships. Because
right. Toxic
when you're being
relationships, bro.
poisoned, we gotta realize a lot of our toxicity ain't our fault 100%. A lot of
Nah,
us are being poisoned to the point it's driving us mentally ill, is making us mentally ill. Y'all realize all these types of fights, crazy fights that we seeing that's breaking out in these fast food joints and all
it's
of that?
crazy.
It's because what they're putting in the food. And they
All these stuff.
indirectly be telling us that because they gotta brag about what they do, because these people
Mm-hmm.
are like psychopaths. They like to brag about what they do. And they literally
Facts.
showed us in a movie, They Clone Tyrone on Netflix, that Jamie
Facts.
Foxx movie, of them acting crazy after eating the fast food in a restaurant, and they talking about it's in the chicken. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Facts.
So you gotta think about the chemicals that they're lacing us with. They making us aggressive. They putting chemicals on our stuff to make us hate each other. To, you know what I'm saying? To make us, like, y'all gotta understand, it's easy to do it. They set the environment, but we don't necessarily have to accept. We don't have to give
It's a
them our
trap.
consent.
Yeah,
You
we
know what
don't
I'm
have to
saying?
fall into the trap.
We ain't gotta actually fall into that trap, especially if we know it's there. But just know it's definitely there. You know what I'm saying? The poisons, the chemicals that's in our areas, specifically in our areas in the black community, is insane. Other community now, don't get me wrong. Now, all communities are being poisoned in the United States, but it's like the minorities were like the first experiments to really,
Experiment.
like the first
On
experiments to really, you know what I mean,
on
see
some
how this
skeezy
system is
shit.
going to work.
On
Because
some
that's
skeezy
what the
shit.
whole
Right.
project buildings and all that stuff was about. Because y'all realize
Project.
y'all realize that apartment complexes are just project buildings now.
Yeah.
Now they able to sell you. Now they able to rent and sell you project buildings for a whole bunch of money.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
project.
saying? Y'all don't even understand what's going on.
Experiments.
That the projects, we were just the experiment, because you know they love doing
Experiments.
experiments on melanated people. They do it in Africa all the time.
Yeah. It was
So they
like the
do
rat. Yeah.
experiment, and they do
Right.
experiments on us here in the United States with the projects and all that stuff.
And it's,
These are experiments that they've
and
been
it's
running.
crazy.
That's why they call it
Right.
project building, because it's
And
a science project.
and it's crazy because they took and built these project buildings, which Trump dad was actually part of building the whole Queensbridge projects, like the biggest project on the East Coast, to be them Queensbridge projects. And when they built these projects, they brought all these roaches in from China and dumped them shits in the project. They brought rats and roaches over and just dumped all
Roach
that shit in
farms
the
and rat
project.
farms.
Whole
Facts.
rat and roach. And these the roaches and rats that they would experiment with when they was running experiments, like they run experiments on niggas in the projects. They was actually using these mice and roaches to experiment, like, you know what I mean, the structure. They was building these little mini structures, putting rats and shit in there, putting like a small amount of food supply in there, rats killing each other, to get to the damn food and shit. They knew what they was doing while creating that. Let's build these project developments in these certain areas. Let's put all these niggas in there. Let's lessen the resources where they don't have resources to shit. And let's watch them tear each other apart. And I'm pretty sure it was some hidden ass cameras in them project buildings. They was like some
Bro,
hidden cameras. There
whole
was some
whole
hidden cameras in there,
NSA
bro. Right. There was
whole
hidden cameras in them
NSA
shit.
setup, a whole
Right.
NSA setup in those buildings. They seen through
Hey,
everything. If you want to get a good
yeah,
example of what it would look like, that show the silo that comes on Apple TV.
right. Yeah.
Cameras all through them mother
There's
effing
some
buildings,
cameras
all
all
on
through
those
these damn
steps.
project buildings,
Yup.
bro.
Cameras all, they seen all the grimy stuff that went on in the projects, in the apartments, and in the
Right.
hallways, and in the
Hey,
elevators. Cameras
yeah.
everywhere.
There's cameras all through
Because it's
that
an
shit, bro.
experiment. They're
Secret cameras,
experiments.
hidden cameras all through that shit, bro.
Then they rolled it out to the rest of the United States. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all realize all apartment complexes and everything are built like the projects now.
Shit's like pigeon, like
And all the
chicken
food,
coop.
all the fake food that they was specifically sending into our communities, in our area, it was Murray's and Save a Lot. You get
Yeah,
all that
Philly
fake
area.
artificial shit, all
If
that
y'all from
clone
Philly,
fake artificial.
if y'all
Yeah.
from Philly, then y'all know Save a Lot. Murray's was the nasty ass places they served
Nah, a
that
lot
low
of people
quality
still
ass
F with
meat.
that, but they don't realize that was the first experiment. That was like
Yeah.
phase.
All right.
That was like
All
phase
right.
one of clone food, clone meats, and all that
All
shit.
right.
Like that
Yeah,
was the first.
yeah, Jen.
None of that
Right.
shit was real meat. All
That
that
shit
shit
wasn't
in
real.
Murray's
No.
that you get, none of it is real
Hell
meat.
no,
It's
that shit
all
wasn't real.
chemicals, and it might be some human. I ain't.
Nah, that
Niggas
shit
might have
tastes
been
like
eating
hair.
some.
Yo, yo,
Yeah,
remember
niggas
you
might
used
have
to
been
say that
eating some. You know what I mean?
Isaiah
Some
used to say that
little bit
shit
of
tastes like hair
cannibalism.
at a young age. He used to say that
Nigga,
shit tastes like hair.
I did not
He
eat
ain't
that
think
shit
he
from
not eat,
Murray's,
but
bro.
he will fuck up some McDonald's though. And that shit wasn't no.
Yeah, but McDonald's was different then.
Yeah, it was different back in it. Yeah, it was different.
Yeah,
McDonald's was
McDonald's was
different back.
different then,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, it
It
was.
ain't the same food, bro.
Yeah, it ain't the same now. Nah,
At that
in
time, they
the
were still frying
80s
fries with
McDonald's, right?
tallow and
Tyler and shit, right,
still making
right.
handmade burgers
Yeah, 80s
at that
McDonald's is
time,
definitely
bro.
different from 2000
Yeah,
McDonald's. Right, 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 right.
that's different, bro.
Yeah, yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, y'all niggas. Yo, we been set up, y'all. They did everything y'all niggas scared of. They been doing it to us. All
Hell
that
yeah.
shit y'all niggas think that's coming. Oh, they about to do this. They about to do it, nigga.
They
They
ain't about to
done
do
it.
shit.
They
They
been
already
there
doing it.
and done that, and continuously doing it to you. They got niggas constantly scared about something that's supposed to be coming while they actually doing it to you.
But who's doing it to us? No Diddy. You know what I mean? No Diddy.
Is
Let's
the
go back into
collaboration? Is
who's
the
doing it to us.
our
It's a
ignorance is doing
collaboration.
it
All
to
these
us, and the
motherfuckers out here.
collaboration. Our ignorance first, though, is doing it to us.
Yeah, yeah,
Our
ignorance. Right,
our
right, right,
ignorance is
right.
the first thing that's doing. We gotta take some
Yeah, ignorance
accountability.
is bliss.
Our
Yeah,
ignorance first is doing it to us. Then we can
ignorance
say
is bliss.
the banks and the corporations and the government in cahoots.
Yeah,
Then we can
ignorance
say
is
that.
bliss.
But
Right.
first, it's the ignorance of the people and people not willing to see what's going on and rather be divided and judge people based on skin color or
Right, right,
you
right,
know,
right.
education level or sexuality or anything like that. You rather
Yeah,
just
this
be
shit crazy.
divided and judge on stuff like that while we get screwed by the system. While everybody equally gets screwed by the system. Crazy, bro.
Distraction,
That's crazy,
destruction,
bro.
dumbing down, dumbing down, dumbing down, dumbing down. Man, they bank on us being ignorant as hell, man.
That's what's getting us
So
is the ignorance first, bro. It's our ignorance. We allowing this to happen. We got to stop this shit. We got to change our mindset. We got to
that's
start.
what it is. It's the mindset, bro.
We got to start treating
Get out of
everybody
our
like our
petty
neighbor.
ways. Yeah, we gotta get out of our petty ways and shit.
We gotta get back to the neighborly type of thing. No matter what race, no creed, f all of
Yeah,
that.
right.
Everybody's each other's neighbor. It got to get to the point where it's us against them.
Well, it's gonna be so damn bad that we ain't gonna have no choice but to turn to our neighbors. So I mean, you see, LA burnt the fuck down. That's what they gotta turn to. They gotta turn to each other to survive. They do. They gotta turn to each other to survive. Who's gonna survive that? Like a lot of them people gonna be misplaced. They're gonna be misplaced. They gonna be relocated. You know how long
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna
be
take them
honest
to
with
go
you,
in there and
bro. It's
build
a
that
lot.
shit up?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a lot more people that's not like what the establishment want us to believe. It
Yeah,
like we're not saying that these things don't exist, like you know, the prejudices and the races, all that stuff exists, but it's not as big as they
yeah.
want you to believe. What's
The
making
media
it big
highlights
is
it.
the
Yeah,
establishment is making
the
these
media
issues
highlights it.
bigger.
Yeah,
And the systematic
to keep
system.
what
It's the systematic
separation.
mechanical part of the system that keeps everybody divided
Keep
that's
the vibe.
keeping these things
That's the
alive.
D. That's
But
the
the
other D
future
right there. My
generation
bad. What
don't
did
give
he?
a F about any of that. The future generation don't give a F about any of those differences.
That's the other D right there. No Diddy. It's division, distraction, dumbing down. That's it. Division, distraction, dumbing down. Yeah, I mean they bank on that. They spend trillions and trillions of dollars to keep people separated and ignorant. Well, they losing their money now trying to do that shit because people waking up. So the more
Fact.
people wake up, the more corporations have to either change their way, either go to jail, either change your ways or go to jail, or just get completely ignored to the point where it's going to ignore y'all ass out of business. Because people waking up to this shit now, bro, because
Right.
it's too overwhelming. Like people's
It's
getting
too
too
much
sick out.
information out
Yeah,
here
it's
too.
too information and people's getting too sick. And they wondering why what's all this damn sickness going on, man?
Nigga, why you think they want to shut TikTok down? Because there's a lot of people on TikTok talking too.
Yeah, there's a lot of
They don't,
information on
and it's
TikTok.
educating, it's spreading fast, but it's shit that you know a lot of us already knew. It's some of us here who've been paying attention for years to this shit, but we realize it's spreading like wildfire right now.
It's
That's
right,
why they
right,
burning
right.
everything because the
Yeah.
information is spreading like wildfire. And
Wow,
I'm
there
telling you,
you
man,
go.
it's gonna
That's
bring
the
us into a new
symbolism.
type of system.
That's the symbolism right there for these wildfires because the information was
The
spreading like
information is
wildfire.
spreading like
They need to
wildfire.
burn
Facts.
this shit down so they can suppress the information.
And the information is spreading like a virus too. That's why they call it going viral. And
Going
what did they
viral.
reenact? What did they do to COVID virus? The COVID virus.
Yeah.
I mean, all of a sudden COVID appear out and
CVID.
everybody going viral.
CVID.
Viral.
Yes, CVID. We're just gonna call it CVID for YouTube purposes. CVID.
Nah, you can talk about You can talk about. I'm saying that it's something that actually happened. What that you can say that on here.
But you
They
can.
don't want to f around and end up like Zuck on Joe Rogan trying to explain themselves or why they
they gonna have
deleted
to.
people's
They gonna
channels
have to
just for
now.
saying COVID.
They gonna have to bring
They're
people
gonna be on
channels
there
back.
crying. Yup. Yeah, this regulation shit's about to go. Like some of this stuff's about to go.
Yeah,
People was
it's too
waking up.
overwhelming.
People was waking up.
And that
Bro, the
nigga Zuck is
information is
definitely on
out
that
here,
edge.
bro. That's the only thing that's been holding us back and been allowing them to get over on us because a lot of people been ignorant, but a lot of people are waking up now.
People are waking up,
People
bro.
aren't as ignorant anymore. I mean, trust me, there's still a lot of ignorance out here. We ain't saying that it's demolished completely, but we see a good progression. Like we've been doing this for years. Like we've been at this, so we watched the big. Like we've been on this since 9/11. We was back in the day talking about how fake those Bin Laden tapes were. So you show how we been on this.
And now they using AI for deep fake for every damn thing
You know what I'm
now, so
saying?
you don't even know what the hell is real and what's not. They're using all this technology, this new technology. Well, it ain't new, but they're using all this, technology to distract our ass.
And they definitely should take some accountability for this, but I blame the general public also. Because now we just allowing collectively, we allowing them to go too far now. None of us want our money to go to any of these wars overseas. But yet they still send it over there. I'm telling you, I haven't seen nobody from the Democratic side or the Republican side. I'm talking about regular people. I'm talking about regular people. Nobody is messing with sending all that money over there for those wars.
So you mean to tell me they sent all that money to all these various countries to support them, but LA burned down and they don't have nothing to support that?
Right.
And they burnt
all
down
that money they could buy them cloud seeding machines.
Yeah, right. They burnt down wealthy sections too. Like that's crazy. And y'all mean to tell me they couldn't help those people out, but they sent all this aid overseas? I don't think they sent them money. I think they sent some of that money overseas, but I think they invested in the future. I think I think a lot of that's being moved over to various other financial systems. I think that's what they're doing. They dumped it into other financial systems, and that's what they're gonna use to build this shit.
All that money overseas, bro.
Right.
Well, all the amount of money they sent. You remember they were sending like 100 millions at a time.
100 million. Yeah, 80 billion.
Nigga, you know that they could have built.
Not 100 million, billion.
Billions. Nigga, they could have probably built 10
billions
seed
and
clouding
billions
machines.
and billions. Yeah, they could have built. Yeah,
nigga, they could have built 10
seed
seed clouding machines over there in LA and had them Jones going during the fires.
Yeah, they could have. Yeah, they could have easily put them fires out if they had those.
Instead, they sent all the money overseas. Instead of they could have bought 10 rain seed clouding machines, y'all. They using them right now in Dubai.
Well,
they got them right now in Dubai, and the United States government using our tax dollars. They can afford it with our tax dollars.
Read the title of Florida
billions of dollars overseas. That's wild, bro.
That's one of the families right there of they. They called the Resnik family. That's one of them right there on the title, that right there on the thumbnail that you see. You said they. That's one of them right there. They own all the water supply in Los Angeles. They called the Resnik family. They own Fiji water.
It.
Yeah, they own Fiji. They own Wonferful Pistachios. They own Pomegranate. They own various other companies too. Yeah, they is right there. Is when you come to this channel and you get they, we tell you exactly who the hell they is.
We tell you exactly who they is, right?
You know what I mean? So ain't no.
And who own all the farmland in the United States? Most of it, majority of the farmland.
Billy Boy Gates and China. Don't forget, China owns a lot of this shit too.
Yeah, well, they in cahoots together.
So they. Let's get to the they.
In cahoots together.
All right, so they.
Niggas want to get on the they. Let's get on this day.
Hold on.
Let's get on this day.
$651 billion
I love this.
by 2028. You said they, so they will be on this list. They will be Cisco System, IBM, Siemens AG, Microsoft, Hitachi, Schneider Electric, Huawei, Intel, Fujitsu, Oracle, SAP SE, Google, ABB, Honeywell, and AWS. That's they right there. They. That's their names right there. They. You know what I'm saying? They the ones that's all the big tech companies right there are the ones that's planning on building these smart cities all around the world. $651 billion. And it's more than that. It's in the trillions.
I
Especially with
mean,
this crypto shit coming in, it's in the trillions.
oh man,
It's in the
that's another
trillions.
whole thing right there, bro. That's another whole live stream right there. The
Yeah,
financial
so
system
right
to
there, when you say
they gonna use the smart
that's
city.
who they is. That's who they is right there. Big ass tech companies, boy. The technocrats. The bureaucrats don't run this shit no more. It's the technocrats that run this. You know what I mean? Go watch a show called on
They
Star
gotta act
called
like they don't.
yeah. Go watch a Star called what was it? Was American that came on Stars, What was that show called on Stars? With Wednesday and all them niggas. What's that show called?
You said with Wednesday?
Yeah. The niggas, with American Gods. That's what it's called.
Oh, the American
American
Gods. Oh,
watch American Gods series. It's the technocrats versus it was the old gods versus the new gods. The old gods was like Zeus and Jesus and all these other, and then technocrats was the new gods. Like, these guys was the ones that's running the internet and these tech companies and all that shit. Yeah, so it's like the old guys versus the new gods. You know what I'm saying? So all these companies right here on here, all these companies here that you see on this list, they the new gods. They the ones that run everything that we plugged into.
nah, but the people
I mean,
actually
we own,
technically
yeah,
run it.
technically the people
People run
own
it.
it.
That's
Nigga, it's for
that's where the ignorance.
well,
That's where the
yeah, my bad,
disconnect
my
is
bad,
coming from.
my bad. It's both ours. We just they just keeping it down at their house on some Debo shit. You know what I mean?
Because as soon as people stop supporting these social media joints, they
Right.
start to collapse. Like Facebook
Yeah,
was.
right.
That's why Zuckerberg had to go on Joe Rogan like that because
Yeah,
Meta is
right.
collapsing because they censoring people too much. People don't like the
Yeah,
fact
right.
checkers and people getting their accounts deleted. People keep getting put in Facebook jail. So they got to be reminded that the people are the one who choose.
Yeah,
That's
they
why we're
catch a
trying to
backlash. Yeah,
educate people. That's why
right.
we're trying to educate people and get the ignorance out because these corporations don't own anything. The general public do. Because if the
Yeah,
general
right.
public stops supporting them, what they gonna do?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean they
They basically,
just going to try to collapse the whole thing, and that's what they doing now.
yeah, that's what they
They just
doing.
gonna
Yeah, it's
collapse the
like
system,
if I can't have it, you can't either.
right?
That's their mindset. If we can't have it, you can't either. So it seems to me that they burning down a lot of this shit to rebuild it back up, and I don't even know how long they think that system gonna last.
That shit
Um,
ain't gonna last long at all.
she
That's
ain't
gonna
gonna
be
last
we're gonna
forever.
go back post-apocalyptic. It's
Fact.
gonna be another reset, and people
Yeah,
gonna have to go back to the
post-apocalyptic.
basics again.
Yes,
People gonna have to go back to the basics again.
the basic. Yeah, people gonna have to learn how to live naturally,
And we should
environment
anyway.
around them.
Everybody should be living
Yeah,
naturally now,
they
but
should be learning how to
assisted
hunt.
by but you can still be assisted by technology.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta have some type of moderation to it and not it be not too controlling. Not nothing too out there. We don't need a Terminator to help us mow our grass and cook us sweet potato pies and shit. We don't need a whole Terminator robot to do that.
So basically giving up our independence for convenience.
Right, giving up
That's
our
slavery.
independence for convenience. Right.
That equals slavery though.
That's slavery. Facts. We're going further and further into slavery. Because when I say the government should be funding us in a way to where to make each American self-sustainable, let certain technologies thrive that will help Americans thrive, which would be free energy and free water, so we can at least get rid of some of these utility bills.
Yeah,
Y'all
shit,
niggas can
free
already
healthcare.
make it rain, and they already got technology where you could grab the water right out of the air.
Yeah, why?
Atmospheric water generator. Why are we still on public water and connected to everything when we can actually build houses and structure the houses and structure the land in a way to where everybody's self-sustainable? Niggas should learn how to grow their own food. Niggas should know how to butcher their own animals. Know what I mean? Niggas want to eat meat, you butcher your own animal. Nigga, you want to eat some vegetables,
Right.
grow your own.
Let me see if I can find
You know what I
this
mean?
shit
And these
on video.
technologies should be used to support that, but usually these technologies get regulated out of some neighborhoods you can't even grow any fruits and vegetables. And they make sure
Well,
they
look,
cut
look,
all
I
the,
seen
all the female trees down and only got male trees up there that don't produce fruit or nothing.
a
You know what I'm
video,
saying?
right, that was showing the difference between public education
I see
during
y'all
the
government.
before it got to this whole filling in test and shit. Like the school back then was teaching the children how to be firefighters, teaching them how to build shit. That's what they school was based off, teaching them how to build shit, teaching them how to, skills, right? Now everything is tests. Filling in, sitting there with your pencil and filling in goddamn bubbles all damn day. Sitting in a damn classroom for 8 hours straight and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. These kids ain't
Meaningless.
getting
It's meaningless.
meaningless. Yeah, that shit don't mean nothing. But back then, them kids was learning how to be firefighters. Like it was all hands on, teaching them how to do, you know what I mean, cut down trees. Was teaching like this is elementary, like this was like elementary school. Like they
Oh,
literally got
they
videos
actually do
of
that
like
in places
now
like
it's
Russia
just
and China.
now they just got you sitting in the damn classroom for 8 hours or 6 hours or however how long be sitting in the damn
Places
one
like
damn
Japan,
classroom. Ain't
yeah, it's
learning
different in
nothing.
places like Japan and all them. They
Man,
teach
they ain't learning
they
shit.
teach them a wide variety of things that actually, I mean, teach people how to live
Let's
rather
see if I
than
can
just be
find that
slaves.
video.
Let's
These
just
kids,
be real. The school system in America just teach you how to be a slave. Let's be real. Let's be real. That's
yeah,
all it teach you how to be. It don't teach you about nothing innovative or how to be innovative. It just teach you how to stay within a certain box and bow down to authority. And that's it.
mhm,
Stay within a box, bow down to authority, and just become at a default setting.
that's
What
it.
the young people like to call NPCs, non-playable
Right.
characters.
Yeah.
Because Earth have a default setting, and we can raise the frequency of that default setting to where, you know what I mean, we can actually transform things and stop letting these greedy individuals take over our lives. Because what it is the fox guarding the hen house.
Fox guarding the hen house, bro.
That's what's happening. Is the fox
That's what.
guarding the hen
Right.
house. And we
Exactly.
just and the general public is ignorant to the fact, you know what I'm saying? And that's how they're getting over.
Shit, crazy.
You know what I mean? That's how they getting over. And we all know the education system is a scam anyway, because look how much they charge people for higher learning. All that student debt bubble, and they know that people can't afford it, but they gave out those big loans. They make school very expensive. Now now you in debt before you even have a chance.
Facts.
And the job market is real bad because the information that you learning in college ain't fast enough to keep up with the market. So people who just said screw college and just started at an entry level or below an entry level and just worked their way up is doing better than the people who went through college, because the people who went through college ain't even caught up fast enough for the industry. It was a setup. Like, y'all niggas don't realize they've been lining us up with everything.
Yeah,
We've
but
been
they
getting
ain't.
lined up. We've been
But
getting
now
lined up.
that shit is falling apart faster than the goddamn
Hell
cheap
yeah, it's
ass
falling apart. They've been lining us up.
pair of shoes from China. You know what I mean? That shit falling apart quick, real quick.
And
So,
the industries is changing, and people are not being proactive. We're not being proactive. We just using the technology, and we just sitting back and letting them do what they want with the technology. They give us the Fisher Price version of the technology. Let's just be real about that. While they using the sophisticated stuff on us as weapons, they give us the little, you know what I mean, the little phones, the little text, you know, the little social media apps, you know, the little apps on your phone. We get that stuff while they using the sophisticated stuff in the background, sound frequencies and different nanochemicals and all this stuff to control us and all that, while they give us this little Fisher Price stuff of making us think, oh, look, a new iPhone is out. Like, it's the best technology and the most advanced technology to ever exist. The new iPhone, that's the most advanced technology to exist. The virtual world, the metaverse, and all, bro. Old technology, all of it. They give us the crumbs, the scraps, and they save the other stuff for themselves. You gotta realize, man, you got, huh?
Live off the land.
Right. Facts. Oh man. It's like a game out here, man. We just, as long as we keep being ignorant, they're gonna keep taking advantage. You see people get mad about shit that Netflix be doing, but not mad about what these corporations and governments be doing. Niggas be more mad about stuff that don't even matter than the stuff that actually matters. That's how you say distraction, right? Bread and circuses.
Facts.
Look, we don't even know. People don't even know where the hell things are headed. And the information is out there where we're headed to, but people don't know because they rather pay attention to how many bottles of baby oil did Diddy have at his house and shit like that, while they burning down the whole Hollywood and everything else. People losing their homes and all that stuff. Yeah, people losing their homes and their livelihood. And the thing is, you know what I mean? I ain't, you know, I feel bad that even the celebrities and stuff lost their homes, you know, the ones that wasn't secretly in on it. But, you know, some of them, a lot of them, I ain't going to say all of them, but some of them celebrities have 2 and 3 or 4 homes they could go. Some of them people that lost their homes in that area have nowhere to go. You know what I mean? That was their only home.
Definitely affected by that.
Niggas want to know about Diddy's new case. Who's suing Diddy next? Niggas out here ain't got nowhere to live. Government people burning their goddamn houses down. You know what I mean? Money is being robbed. You know, taxpayers send the money in through the front, and the money sneaks out of the back. You know what I'm saying? So they stealing the money, and they burning your houses down, and they poisoning your food.
Man, right. F Diddy.
Like all that. And niggas still worried about what Diddy's doing.
Man, F Diddy and no Diddy.
Niggas want to know about what Drake's doing and what all these celebrity niggas is doing. They playing the game. They playing your ass. That's what they doing. They making that money, and corporations is feeding them to keep you dumbed down. That's what they doing. You want to know what they doing? That's what they doing.
A lot of them gonna start talking.
Right. Y'all want to wonder what they doing. Why these celebrities do what they do. Because they got to keep the show going for y'all so they can keep getting those checks. To keep you paying attention to that while things is going on in the background. And the only time you pay attention is when your house on fire and it's too late. It's crazy out here, man. Hey, but that's why I say the general public, it's things are stuck. Everybody is divided. Yeah, I mean, and people are supposed to be divided at this time because some people's never going to catch on or care about this information. And the people that do is going to stick together.
Facts.
and actually can bring some type of change. Because you bringing change within yourself first. But some people, like, you can tell them this information, you know what I mean?
So they blue in the face.
Yep, until they blue in the face and they still won't hear or care about it. And that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying?
Just
But
ain't
there's
the
a lot of
frequency
people
they
that
on.
do care because they want to actually want to see something become something.
It
And
just
not
ain't the
be
frequency they on.
right.
They on a whole nother radio station. You know what I'm saying?
Whole nother radio station.
If you don't like it, turn off your station.
Right. Man, y'all definitely got to like and share this video. This is fire. You know what I mean?
Facts.
The type of information I don't hear many people talking about all this, how it's all connected like this. We've been telling y'all for a minute now. They doing a great reset and they burning this shit down and burning all these industries down so they can restructure everything
Yeah, you
to
gotta have
match
some
the
type of
AI
discernment.
intelligence system that's coming in.
Yeah, you gotta have a certain type of discernment to be able to connect the dots. Because a lot of people be like, it's conspiracy theories. Nah, that shit ain't gonna be no theory, nigga. Connect the dots. When you start looking into this shit, start following who's who. But so this is because it's a lot of these celebrities look too goddamn calm for me too. I be looking like, damn, you don't even care about the house burn. Like they look. I don't know if that's just the way their character is, but a lot of them look too goddamn calm for me. Like they know what the hell's about to come. No Diddy was going on. Cause they just look too damn calm for me, man. You
People
know what I'm
saying it's
saying?
too similar to Maui, to
It is.
Hawaii.
It's all connected. Hawaii, Los Angeles, all this shit that's happening is connected.
Then that goes to show you right there that there is some type of reset going on. So they steal your money and they get rid of you. You know what I mean? Stabby things. You know what I mean? They was forcing people to take something stabby. Them sharp things they was forcing
That was
people
a
to
big
take.
part of it. That was a big part of it.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Let's
whole
not forget
thing is
that stuff. The flesh pinch.
George Floyd shit was tied into it too.
Right. And they was forcing people to take that flesh pinch. And next thing you know, people getting more sick than they ever did after taking the flesh pinch.
That Black Lives Matter pushed the shit out that George. They took advantage of that George Floyd shit and got out of Dodge.
Oh man, they got so much money off of that.
Got out of Dodge. Just like they robbed
They
the
got
people and
mad
got out
bread
of
off of that.
Dodge.
You don't know where that much. What they collected, like a couple billion, couple hundred million.
Yep.
Black Lives Matter collected a couple $100 million. You never heard from. They ain't helped one nigga in the community. They broke Floyd family off a little. They broke Floyd family off a little bit. They paid a couple celebrities for advertisement. Yeah, I mean to come in, you know. And that was it. That's all she wrote. Next thing you hear about the founders of Black Lives Matter living good. It's like only they lives matter. In the end, only the owners of Black Lives Matter, only they lives matter. Cause that money ain't go nowhere to help no Negro. That joint was just straight for so they lives could get better. Damn, yo, this is crazy. Like people, like y'all don't realize that they rob the general public over and over and over again. Like we pay, like even the way we pay taxes, we pay the same thing. Like we pay tax for everything, like 6 times over on the same thing. Like we get taxed on the stuff that we already pay sales tax on. Like we pay sales tax, but we also get taxed for paying for something that got sales tax on it. Like we getting triple, quadruple taxed to the point you can't even Yeah, you can't even accumulate anything realistically, because if you're getting taxed so much that you can never really acquire generational wealth.
You said Uncle Sam, he is. You heard, he a pimp, Uncle
You ain't
Pimp.
need his to send over to the Ukraine. We got fires here blazing, you know what I mean, in LA and California, but all the money went overseas for war and to support wars that we shouldn't even be involved in.
Oh, them
Wars
fires
that's
was
really
going
none of our business, and American citizens' business. It ain't American citizens' business to get in between war of all those places over there like that.
Yo, bro, them fires was going on in here. Not one damn fire truck. No, not one damn fire truck, siren or nothing. It's all that shit just burned. And look how fast that shit burned down. That's crazy to me, bro. That shit burnt down quick, like it was bombed.
Bro, I wouldn't be surprised
That shit look
if it
like it was
was
bombed.
bombed.
That don't even look like a fire. Like when they do the drone, overhead drone flying over all that rubble, that shit like bomb. It looked like it was bombed. Don't look like no damn fire, bro. It wasn't. But the thing is, I feel you, Amy. People say Bible prophecy, but that shit was man-made. That wasn't no Bible prophecy. That was some man-made shit. That wasn't even no natural disaster. That was some man-made shit. That's people that's trying to benefit off. There's new developers that's coming in that's going to benefit off. They gonna yo, watch how fast they clean that shit out. Watch how fast they clean it up. They gonna clean it up so fast.
We're always Bible prophecy. When just being born
Yeah, just
on
being
earth,
born,
that's
you are. Yeah,
automatic Bible prophecy.
facts.
All that stuff in those scriptures is going on all at once at the same time. Niggas gotta start understanding the concepts behind this stuff. It's all gonna be Bible principle.
For the fact that you was born into this, you already doing the work of the Lord.
Right.
Whether you doing it wicked or you righteous, because the Lord said, "I'm the creator of lightness and darkness, good and
When
evil. I'm
haven't
the
mass
creator of both." So
destruction always went on?
when your ass born
Earth.
into this, you already, when you decide to come to this planet from your spiritual self, you already doing the work.
Fact.
Just to be born into a human body, you doing the work. That's work. That's work, man. That's why it's called rest in peace. You rest when you get off to this joint because you came here to work.
Right.
That's why you go to a resting place after you pass from here, because you doing the work. You working while you're here. That's when people say I'm doing the Lord's work. Everybody here doing the Lord's work. If you was born, if you came from the spiritual realm and you can't put yourself, you got put into a human body, you doing the damn work.
Right. Even the wicked is here doing the Lord
Even
work.
the everybody's here working. The animals, the
Fact.
humans, the insects, everybody's here working. But the only thing is, the humans have souls. You know what I mean? Well, maybe some of us. Maybe not all of us. Maybe some of us. I don't know. But yeah, everybody's here doing the work, man.
That's what's generating this place. Souls is what's generating this place. The energy for this place.
Mm-hmm.
Without the souls, this place wouldn't exist.
Right. Doing the Lord's work. Everybody here doing the Lord's work. If the Lord is the creator of all things, and we were born into this into this physical form, we automatically doing the work by default.
The acts that lead up to Bible prophecy, that's the work, and everybody's behind that.
Book of Acts.
Order for a prophecy to even for the prophecy to even come true, there had to be some type of actions that happen that lead up to the prophecy. and it don't matter whose side that you believe that you're on, it's still in work. It's still work. Acts, works, your works. It ain't that it's predicted from long ago. It's just that it's just keep happening over and over again. That's why it's able to be predicted. Because everything has already been created already. Everything's in creation already.
Yes,
Everything's already been created. We just
nothing
moving
new
through
under the
it
sun.
now. Right.
Yeah, nothing new under the sun.
So it took acts to do that. It took action to do that. And work. It took works to do that. Even according to your scriptures, even having faith is considered works. Your faith is your works. Just having faith is supposed to be work. So who ain't working? Even if you don't have faith and you live in the type of life that whatever you, it's still work. It's all of it's going to end up being work. That's why a lot of our souls are weary right now. A lot of our souls feel weary because they have been working. Faith and works is the same. That's why it's faith without works is dead, because faith and works is the same. Having faith is a form of work. So if you have faith, you're already working. You're going to work. Any type of action you do as a physical human, you're working.
That's called resting place. When you pass from here, you go to a resting place.
Facts.
Our souls get tired, boy. Our souls is tired as hell.
Our souls is tired. That's the receipts right there. The receipts are a bunch of weary souls on the planet.
Souls weary.
That's the receipts. Weary souls. That means these souls been working.
Yeah, our souls is tired, boy.
Facts. Those of y'all who know, y'all know.
It's like
y'all can feel it. You can feel.
It's like the movie Ghost. Remember, Patrick Swayze was hopping into, Ultimate Brown's body, and every time he got up out of her body, he was tired as hell. Or anybody that used the form, human form, every time you got out of the body, what they do? Fall on the floor or something. Soul got weak, because that's the soul. Once it goes into this human body, it goes automatically goes into work. It's doing the work.
Yeah, because it takes energy to drop. It's because the energy that it takes to drop your vibration to even plug into this place,
right?
To even be on this damn physical planet. It's draining. That's why they say it's important to get sleep. Even in the physical, it's important to get sleep. That's why I said the Most High rested. You gotta rest. You gotta come in and out of physical. You're going in and out of physical form. It gets tiring.
Right. Even
people don't realize we do that all the time.
Right. Even
everybody does that. We're not just physical beings, so we go in and out of physical and non-physical states all the time, and it could be tiring. I mean, if you think about it, this place wears on you as you let it. To tell you the truth, you can you can live in your own world. You could be in the world and not actually have to be of it. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually do that. You can take that scripture with you when you leave, Amy. Amy said good night. When you leave, just take that scripture with you. You could live in the world, but you ain't gotta be of it.
You could be in his chat, but you ain't gotta be of it. You know what I'm saying?
In his chat. You gotta be of it.
Yo, shit. All
That's
right.
funny.
Amy was typing 1,000,000 miles per hour, boy. You can be in this chat, Amy, but you ain't gotta be of it. Crazy. Shit crazy, boy. Mm-mm.
Hell no. Hey man, people gonna play their part. It's people gonna. I believe it is Bible. It is scripture though. It is prophecy.
Yeah,
Everybody playing the script when you come here. That's why they
automatically.
call it the scriptures. That's why they
All
call
right.
it the scriptures. So you automatically, whatever costume you got on, that's the script. That's that's the name of your character right there. You playing that script, that role.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. It's Kayla
That's why these
Nicole.
wicked
Yep. That's why
individuals.
your heart is weighed against a feather, right? Your heart got to be light as a feather. All this worldly shit that we carry with us, you got to leave that hair. Got to leave that hair.
You gotta
All that.
sort of treat those wicked individuals like the nigga on Willy Wonka who was following them around, giving them side deals for the
Oh,
American,
Slugworth?
for the Slugsworth. You gotta treat them niggas like him, like he's one of them type niggas. Like he's trying to, you know what I mean, get the little kids side deals after they win the golden ticket that he, you know what I mean, if he
Right.
get the everlasting gobstopper recipe that he hit him off with something more than a chocolate factory. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I look at
He's
them
the
niggas like that. See, when you start changing your mind, your perception of things, you start seeing things for what it is. Just look, that's exactly what them niggas is like.
the side deals.
Yeah, side deals and shit. Like he's taking them to the side after they won the golden ticket to give them little
Right.
side deals and shit to little
Right.
kids. I'm like, yo, this nigga, who this creep, man? Yo, let this creep up, just creep up on the kids like that, man.
But it's all the game
All
at the
eyes
end.
was on them. They won the golden ticket. He's still taking them to do side deals
All right.
in front of everybody and shit.
Talking about give me the recipe to the everlasting gobstopper.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man, this shit is wild out here. Yeah, these niggas,
Shit
they just
crazy.
playing their part. These Billy Boy Gates and all these names that we naming and shit, the so-called they, man, they just playing a
Yeah,
scripted part, man.
yeah,
They
that's
playing
about
a
it.
scripted part. Yeah. And that's the shit that's really going on. They energetic frequency is only as strong as you allow it to be in your world.
Yeah, on some Freddy Krueger shit, right? Freddy can only F with you when you go to sleep. You get his power through dreams and shit. But if you strong enough, then you can beat him at his own game and shit.
Right.
Instead of being
Fact.
scared and shit, be all scared. That's what they bank on for be fear.
Got your nose.
Fear is what get them the power is fear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what gives them the power. Some
That's
Monster
how they
Inc.
run
type
the
of
whole
shit.
system. They run the whole system off fear.
Yes, some
Like
Monster
check
Inc.
this
type of
out,
shit.
nigga. Like check this out, nigga. I went to Costco's, right? And what do I see in Costco's? As soon as I walk, a big ass aisle just filled up with fire extinguishers. I'm like, all right, now
Bruh,
mind you, I don't live on the West Coast. We live on the East Coast. Like all of a sudden in Costco, y'all trying to sell all these goddamn fire extinguishers. What? Because the fire is going on the West Coast. So they trying to get some
they
quick
trying.
sales off with the fire extinguisher. Oh, all them fires is going on. Maybe I should upgrade my fire extinguisher. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
upgrade my fire extinguisher. Yeah,
And
that's funny.
they there selling all them goddamn fire extinguishers. Damn well, a whole aisle just filled with all these goddamn fire extinguishers.
All right, shout out to Abra. She said, "I promise y'all doing the Lord's work right now." She said, "I live close to the fires. And it was definitely scripted. Everything got through Jesus." Right.
Shout
Amen to
out to
that.
Abra. Shout out to Abra.
Amen to that. Cause
or Abra. Am I pronouncing it wrong? Abra or Abra?
abracadabra.
Abra. I know. I was thinking Abra because of abracadabra, but then Abra, I was thinking like Abraham.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely
Abracadabra, Abraham.
yeah, them fires was definitely set. Definitely set.
I mean, I feel like some of them was probably natural. Why? Because they had problems with the wildfires in that area and
Yeah.
the wind pattern. But yeah, you know, it was
But they
niggas out there
used that.
manipulating it.
Yeah, but they
Facts.
used that.
Right.
They used the natural disaster to burn. Cause I'm like, how did this shit get burnt down? Like, how did it spread to this? I'm like, this shit is like in the middle of nowhere. Like, how did this get even spread to this? How did it get burning down the stores and shit? Like, how did the wildfire spread? Like, LA been getting wildfires for decades, bro. How did it spread to all the stores and shit, bro? And all the
They got their
houses and
ways.
row homes?
Trust
Like,
me.
yeah, come on now.
They got their ways to make it spread.
Right, ain't no way in the world natural disaster did that.
Some
Mother
niggas is saying
Nature ain't do
lasers,
that.
straight lasers
I'm
came out of
thinking
the
that.
sky and
Yeah,
started burning the
yeah,
structures
yeah,
down.
because it
They
was a
definitely
tree.
said they definitely showed that
Yeah,
in Hawaii.
yeah, because it was a tree. Somebody showed the video of the tree burning out of no. I'm like, how this tree just burning out of nowhere?
No fires around it, just the tree
Just
itself
the
just
tree
catch on
itself
fire.
burning. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, bro. Somebody blowtorching, hitting shit with blowtorches, and yeah, people was definitely starting on fires purposely. Cause just the way those fires spread it from town to town. Ain't no way in the world. Yeah, wildfire's been going on for decades in California, and they ain't never spread that damn far like that. Like
Now
really?
they do have high energy weapons that could burn structures
Yeah,
down like that.
they do. They definitely
Yeah.
use energy weapons. They definitely had it.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely got energy weapons. I mean, they got the patents for
Facts.
them shits on. They got the patents for them shits online, so they definitely exist.
Right. Right. The patents are public. Facts.
You know, the patents are
So
public, so they
that's another thing we know. This ain't no damn theory because the patents are public.
yeah, the
To a
patents
lot
are
of this
definitely
shit.
public. I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying?
then a lot of videos you see the military use a lot of that shit anyway, because I mean, you could watch videos on it right here on
Oh
YouTube.
yeah, facts.
How
Yeah, that's
the
true.
energy
That
weapons that
too.
they use.
That too.
I mean,
Yeah, because that's how
how they
they intercept. That's
yeah
how
they
they intercept
demonstrate.
missiles.
Yeah, you could
That's how
watch
they
demonstrating
intercept
videos.
missiles. They blow missiles out of the air using basically energy weapons, lasers and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can easily burn a house down with that.
Mm-hmm.
Any type of structure, you could burn down with that. Even if they started spread, even if they did a little bit, they ain't even turn it all the way up. If they see the fire already starting, they can put a little bit of laser in there to keep it going.
Yeah, I'll drop the email for you, Ava.
They see the fire start to die out, add a little bit of laser. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, the fire is about to burn out over here. Add some more laser. There's no fires
shit,
around that
my
tree
bad.
right there. Hit the
Let me do
tree
that
with a
again.
direct blast. Sir, but somebody could get that on camera. Hit it. They hit the tree with a direct blast and niggas they get the shit on camera. Yep. They get it on camera. You see a tree that's all by itself just catch on fire.
Yeah, and the dude
That's
that
called
was
energy
filming,
weapon.
yeah, dude filming it was like, how the fuck this shit happen? Like he's saying in the video, he's like, how this shit happen? Like the tree just
Energy
burning by
weapon.
itself. Yeah, it's just burning
It's
by
probably
itself.
that's probably what the drones got. Energy weapons.
Oh,
It's
all these
probably them
drones
damn
and shit.
drones. Them drones and shit is probably assisting. All them drones niggas seen. Cause they said them big drones
Yeah,
that
that
look
was in
like
Jersey though.
SUVs. But not just Jersey.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
just Jersey. Other states been sending videos in with the same drones. Shit's the size of SUVs. They saying mother shit. So it means there's a lot of smaller drones in that shit. So who knows? They probably got some drones out there that can shoot energy weapons and shit. You won't even see it. Shit probably cloaked. I know you seen the video where that shit in China that they got where they actually can make things invisible. So you don't even know what the hell they're using at this point to do something. They could be using all type,
Yeah,
because
'cause
you know it looked real suspicious, and that the Hawaii, the shit that happened in Maui, bro, that shit looked way
that
suspicious.
shit, yeah, Hawaii.
Yeah, that was way suspicious. So we don't know. We technically don't know what they're using,
Right.
but we know something is going on. We know they burning shit down. They burning down the Amazon. You know what I'm saying? It was some Canada, the wildfires over there in Canada, where we was smelling freaking
Yep.
burnt plastic or something all the way down on the East Coast, all the way
Yeah.
south. Yeah, I mean south of Canada, and we smelling all the way down here, and you
Yep.
and it happening all the way in Canada.
Yeah. What's up,
Even the
OG? What's good?
Midwest is smelling wildfire from Canada.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
I mean,
Sound like somebody burning something down, y'all.
the air pollution is LA. The air pollution is not good. They breathing in all that shit. All that debris.
That debris,
Yep.
that chemicalized debris.
Chemicals. That's what they say they smelling too. They smelling a lot of chemicals and shit. In LA, they said a lot of debris, a lot of chemical smells and shit. Yeah. Yep, they saying you gotta wear a mask and shit. That's why I said, if y'all from LA, man, y'all in the vicinity of all that, y'all better get y'all some air purifiers, man. Put them air purifiers in your room, your children's room, just to subdue, suppress some of that shit that's coming in through the, because you're breathing it in. I mean, like, you might think you safe and shit, but you're not breathing that shit in. And Abra said, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, what OG said Arizona. You said you're in Arizona. We smell the wildfires of Cali. Dang. Yeah, if you smell it, you're in Arizona, then California definitely, hell yeah. She said, oh my God, I'm gonna tell you guys something. It was clear this day. It was just hovering over, wasn't moving nowhere. Looked like electric manufactured smell and gasoline burning chemicals. Yeah, that's what people have been reporting that they've been smelling. All types of chemicals and shit. Yeah, right. Hey,
Tell them what's
y'all.
going on. Niggas could be burning up evidence and all, like Eddie Griffin said. Who knows?
Yeah, Eddie Griffin said they burn the evidence, peddle evidence and shit. That's possible. Some people can be burning some shit just in the
That's a
midst of all that.
possibility.
Yeah, yeah, that's a
Damn, this shit was
possibility.
wild.
Damn, man. Yeah, that nigga said he said y'all burning all that pedal evidence,
Yeah.
and then that family
Yeah, I mean, he was in
uh
Hollywood. What did he see?
yeah
Yeah, he was in
the
Hollywood.
same
What did he
he seen the same exact shit Cat Williams seen. Yeah.
see? The same shit that Isaiah Washington seen.
Yeah, he said he ain't want to put on a dress.
Well, what
He
the
said,
shit that
remember,
Terry Crews would experience.
oh, and they grab Terry Crews nuts. Yeah, that shit was nuts, man.
I don't mean to laugh. It ain't funny, but that ain't funny, man. I'm sorry, but it's just wild, man. It just let y'all know how wild that industry was or is. I mean, so it wouldn't be no surprise if the John did get burned down.
Yeah.
And it's a subliminal thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Things get burnt down. You know what I mean? It's a tower moment.
Yeah.
Somebody said breaking news. Joe Biden, he said he's giving residents of California a one-time payment of $770 for the fire. Damn, that's it?
Man, F out of here, Biden.
$770. $770. That's it? What the hell could you do with $770 in California?
Get some chocolate
Or
chip.
anywhere at that $770 and niggas is homeless?
Right.
And they sent how much to the Ukraine?
Exactly.
How much they send to Israel and the Ukraine? How much money publicly did they say? You said billions, right? JR, did they say billions?
Yeah.
And they only giving a nigga $770?
Billions and
Come
billions
on,
of
man.
dollars. Yeah, they need to go ahead with that dumb shit.
$770?
Yeah, Biden, you tripping, bro. Y'all
What
bugging.
the hell that's gonna pay for? What's $770 gonna pay for in any part of the United States, especially California?
Biden's chocolate chip.
Ice cream cone, huh? That's all the hell you gonna get, huh? It's an ice cream cone. Chocolate chip. Yo, that's wild, bro.
Right, which way that Biden got
Why
$771?
niggas ain't outraged?
Chocolate chip.
Why niggas ain't outraged? $770 after sending billions over to the Ukraine?
They always penny pinch Americans, man.
Hold up, though. That all that money that's being sent to the Ukraine, that's taxpayers' money. That's Americans' money. So why ain't that money helping Americans over here who's in need right now? How are we not outraged? $770 for a whole family in 2025 in the United States, specifically in California. What the hell could you do with $770? That's the equivalent of giving somebody $20. $10. That's like a nigga right now getting in your car with the gas, the price it is, and giving you $10. Yeah, thanks for taking me, man, and hand you a $10 bill. That's the equivalent. This is the equivalent of that. What the hell $10 gonna get you in 2025 at the gas pump? $10.
Nothing.
And you drive an SUV.
Right.
The hell that's gonna do?
Nada.
$770?
Nada.
Do you understand how much of a slap in the face that is? And he made some smart ass remark about Kamala's crit. Yeah, let Kamala fire away at it. And then her house get fucking burnt down. And he made that joke.
Yeah.
What the hell type of the F type of people are they? Did y'all see that video? I could tell she ain't like that shit too.
Hell nah.
$770 to the residents that lost everything. Hundreds of billions of dollars to the Ukraine and Israel, and Americans only get $770.
Dang shit.
Let's say it's a family of 3 or 4, a family of 5.
Nah, they probably get a family more. They probably
$770 though.
That's probably just individual. Yeah, but that's still ain't shit though.
Right, Dre Mers, they could have added another 7 to that at least per person.
Yeah,
per
7.
Person.
Right, 7,000.
Add another 7. Yeah, per person though, per household, per person per household, and that's still not even enough. I'm talking about, yeah, 700 and what? 7,000. 7,070 per person. That's still not even enough in California. I'm talking about compared to all the money that was sent overseas. They could have gave each person 7 stacks for the amount of money they sent overseas so far. That's not reaching. 7,000 ain't reaching. How much money they been sending overseas? Every other week. It was at one point of this administration. Every other week they announced that that Biden was sending some more money over there. And these wasn't no small numbers. I'm sorry to be laughing, but it's almost unbelievable. Every other week they was announcing, and they was proud of it. I'm like, damn, there's no way this nigga sending another 100 million over there. No way they could need this much money. Like, with all that bread, they could have gave each American 7,000. You know what I mean? 7 stacks. That's wild, bro. That don't even make no sense. I don't think 7K per person is. To tell you the truth, I don't live in California, but I know it's expensive as hell over there. All y'all niggas from California, how far would $7,000 even get you? Like, just for day-to-day shit, like, you know what I mean? 7,000. How far do $7,000 go in California right now? When you got to consider the cost of living and everything. And he gave them, mind you, he only gave them $770 a piece.
That's crazy.
What's 7K doing for y'all, for all of our colleague listeners right now? What's 7K doing for y'all? What the hell is $770 doing for y'all? I don't even want to ask y'all that question because I already know nothing. I already know nothing. $770 ain't doing nothing for nobody in no part of the United States right now that just lost everything. Damn, I ain't even know that. Vanessa Roger, 3 days ago, he gave them 500 million. Who he gave 500 million to?
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
I mean,
Where the five? Unless you talking about
up.
500 million to the Ukraine. Well, he sent another 500 mil to the Ukraine. This nigga sent another 500 mil to the Ukraine.
Sent to the Ukraine.
In the middle of the fires raging on our own homeland in California, 500 million goes to the Ukraine. And not to Cali. Why would it go? Why would 500 million go to the Ukraine when we got wildfires and people losing everything in Cali? All right, that's the question we need answered. We need that question answered. That's the number one question, and nobody can't even deny that. Why 500 million go to the Ukraine when we got wildfires on American soil in California where people have lost everything? I just want to know, like, is this making sense to anyone else? Is this making sense to anyone else in here or anywhere? 500 million to the Ukraine when Cali burning down. And they only giving $770 to each person who was affected by these fires. $770. People should be outraged, man.
Well, people, yeah, it's up to the
That
people.
people should be out. I mean, that's enough money to pay for people to have a new house. If you tally up all that money that was sent to the Crane and to EXP0SES and the Crane, them two countries specifically, the EXP0SES and the Crane, all the money that's been sent to them since 4 years ago up until now, if you took all that money, that would be enough to buy each individual who lost their home in California a new house. You know what I mean? Until the house is rebuilt the way that they want it to be rebuilt, they getting set up nicely, either in an Airbnb or a hotel. You know what I mean? On tax funds. Since they want to just randomly send 500 mil to the Crane, randomly send 500 mil to the Collie. Put people up nice and build their houses again for them. How about that?
Yeah,
that's a simple solution. If you did something like that, that would show that you at least care a little bit.
that ain't gonna happen, bro.
You see, I can't even. You see that? That ain't gonna happen. That goes to show you where we at.
Yeah.
That goes to show you where we at in society. The fact that we can sit up here and it be true, because what you're saying is true, JR. That's not going to happen. I mean, that's the cold-hearted reality of all this. They able to send billions over to other countries, and we have something going on our soil right now. Americans who deserve help. Celebrities too. I don't give a shit who. Everybody deserve help to get their houses rebuilt and all, because we got the tax dollars to do it. They proved it to us by sending all that money over there. That goes to show you how liberal they are with the bread when it comes to helping people that they want to help.
It's crazy.
$770 for people who lost everything. That's a damn shame.
You see.
This ain't that ain't even right, y'all. They only gonna give them 700. How could you even $770, bro? That ain't nothing, bro. That should be going in a day, not even a couple seconds, bro. That ain't nothing.
Yeah, 5 days ago, Biden administration announces its final military aid package for Crane before leaving office. Yeah, it was 500 million. Yeah,
500 million he just gave Crane
defensive
in the middle of our
Trump.
California burning down.
Yeah, in the middle of California. Yeah, why ain't get that 500 million to government? I mean, the California to help battle those fires and shit, and help people, get shelter and all that. Because it ain't in the plans. Their plans is to bring this country to its knees.
Shout out to Kayla Nicole. You know what I'm saying?
You said all I want
to say is they don't really care about us. That's what MJ told us. He was right. They don't care about us. I don't know why they would send all that money to the Ukraine and not help. And the thing is, if that's their buddies and allies, all right, that's fine. But you niggas need to have a budget to be sending something over there. But the majority of that money need to be helping Americans. It ain't no 500 million over there when we got stuff over here that have to be taken care of. What's 500? Nah. 500 mil at home first.
Exactly. Loser.
Keep that shit at home.
Fucking loser.
Slackers. Keep that shit in-house. 500 million should have been kept in-house. And if you're going to send some money out, it needs to be to other Americans who actually need help. You got homeless vets out there right now. Y'all sent them to war to fight and all this stuff, and stuff that we shouldn't have been involved in anyway. Let's be real. A lot of stuff we was fighting, it was just they just had us over there and paying for security. That's it. And that's all that was about. Let's be real. Got these young folks and old folks risking their lives for some shit that you effed up. Let's be real about that. So you F up the money, you get us into some beef. You know what I mean? We got stuff that happened at home and you don't pay for none of that. And you cheapskate us. So you cheapskate Americans with their own money, but then over there, you know what I mean? Oh, you just handed it out liberally. Billions upon billions liberally when we got Americans that need help right now. That goes to show you this shit is over, y'all. It's like if we don't wake up, we keep allowing them to take advantage like this. It's over. $770. How many people been affected so far over there in Cali? Let's do some numbers. How much would it to give each individual $7K? What would that add up to? Like, any of y'all know any numbers? Like, how many people was I know we can't get no exact number, but at least an estimate of how many people were affected by these fires. Let's do some numbers and see how much it would cost to at least give them, instead of giving them $770, how much would it cost to give everybody $7K? What are? Let me look it up, bro. Let me see. What's the official numbers?
I don't even know.
Many. Nearly 200. All right, so nearly 200,000 people had to evacuate, and more than 130,000 people were under evacuation orders at one point. Around 180,000 people were forced from their homes. So let's say roughly around what? 300,000 people?
Yeah.
Probably around that much.
180,000.
About 180,000 or 300,000?
Nah, 180.
So it'll be about $1 billion to give everybody 7,000.
That's it.
So exactly. How much since the time they got in office until this year, how much money have they been sending to Crane and EXP? Well, it's been well over $1 billion. Well over $1 billion. They got the bread to do it. If they're able to just give 500 million away, they saying that we close to a recession, but they still able to give 500 million away, a couple of billion away. If you're able to do all that, why couldn't you help people rebuild their houses in Hawaii, rebuild their houses in California, clean up Flint, Michigan water supply, clean up Ohio, Palestine's water supply after that train derailment?
Exactly.
Why can't y'all do that? Why do you send all the money overseas instead of helping Americans first? Why do you send it all overseas? These are like valid questions. Why all the highways are being torn up and it's like all this work always being done, but nothing really gets built?
Yeah, that's
Like it's a
crazy.
lot of questions. It's a lot of questions that need to be answered before people just start handing their money to them. Because I feel like people could just get together and don't pay them and get together and just support you. These people could probably open up a GoFundMe and it'll raise more money than what the government would give them. That's the crazy part about all this. Somebody said, Vanessa Rogers said, because Ukraine is buying money launder.
Yeah, they invested.
Hey, we
Yeah, they
can't prove it, but hey, I wouldn't be surprised. We can't prove it, but hey, I wouldn't be surprised, man. That's a lot of money that's being sent over there. That's a lot of money with no oversight. That's a lot of money. Just sending billions at a time. 100 million here, 500 million here,
Oh yeah,
800 million
let me
there.
pull this shit up.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
Just
Pull this up.
all every other week you hear about them sending another 100 million over there.
I got it. There you go. I'll pull this shit up. Fucking loser. Chocolate chip eating ass nigga.
You don't people don't find this suspicious?
You don't find this suspicious? You don't find this suspicious? You don't find this suspicious?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
You cheapskate. They cracking jokes and shit.
Oh yeah, this is the one.
Loser.
Yeah, ain't no sound though. You gotta turn the sound, start the sound. Yeah, that's wild.
Start. Ain't no sound.
Nah. Look at this. Look at this
Man,
nigga.
sometimes sound go out. Let me
Look at
stop
this
sharing
nigga.
it and then share it again.
Yeah, I don't know, y'all. $770 ain't gonna get nobody nowhere. So I don't know what the hell they doing. How much they only gave that to? That's the amount they gave to the people in Hawaii too.
Yeah,
They
that's
only
all they
gave them
got.
like
That's all they give.
yeah, they only gave them like
That's all they
700.
give.
Yup. They only gave the people in Hawaii like 700. Yup. And they saying it's a whole bunch of missing people still unaccounted for after that Hawaii stuff. That's another thing. So we don't know what the hell went on with that. Yo, man, it's wild out here, man. North Carolina, they gave 750. That's a damn shame. How don't people see that this type of hypocrisy going on? I feel like this is almost like treason a little bit. It's like so much betrayal. They send all that money over there. Yeah, I mean, but when it comes to helping us with our own tax dollars, they become cheapskates.
Madam Vice President, I know you're directly affected, so you fire away. No pun intended.
Indeed. Thank you, Mr. President,
Did you
and
hear what he
also
just
for the
said?
work that everyone around this table has been doing with the appropriate sense of urgency.
He said fire away.
Yeah, she didn't
Pun
like that too.
intended.
You see an expression on her face?
Yeah, she ain't like that shit.
She ain't like, yeah. That goes to show you how much of a prick he is.
Prick. Inconsiderate prick.
Nah, yo, you can see the
Yeah, he
energy
said
in
it,
her
but
face. She ain't like that. She ain't like that shit when he said that.
nah, she ain't like that shit. That's why she, it said indeed.
She is. She gotta be along with the plan because she ain't got no choice. But you can tell you can still be a part of the plan and still not like some of the people you forced to work with. If you get what I'm saying. Don't think that they always buddy 100% of the time too, because that's not always the case. Yeah, we know she with it. Both things are true. She still didn't like. She probably didn't want to sacrifice her house over there, even though she knew it was coming. She probably was like, "Why my house gotta?" You know what I'm saying? It could have been that type of thing. Say to keep up appearances. Don't make it look like your house survived to keep up appearances. Why my house? You know what I'm saying? You think they don't have conversations like that? I could tell by her energy she didn't like the fact that he said fire away. He said, after, we all know you directly affected by this. Fire away.
He said no. He said no pun intended. She said
Right.
indeed. Like you better take that back.
You can tell she ain't like that shit. Well, we don't like that, y'all. $770. We don't like that. What the hell that's gonna do? One-time payment for Los Angeles fire victims. $770, man.
Yeah, it's the done deal. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. They don't give a shit about. So that they gonna get a celebrity $770 too.
Probably. Yeah, they entitled to it. Shit, some of them complaining that they only getting 2 cents from some of their creative works from Hollywood. So $770 sounds a lot better than getting a 2-cent check, like they claim they getting. Some of these individuals, you know what I mean, who was on them TV series and television shows and all that and movies, only getting 2-cent checks from Hollywood now. So I guess the $770 check from the government is better than that.
Hell yeah.
This is crazy, man. $770, and people just gonna accept that shit after he said I'm gonna send 500 million to the crane. 500 million to the crane, but then gonna give
Isaiah
each
bothered by
American.
that shit. He said,
I gotta see how much that is altogether. Hold up. 770. You said about 180,000 people.
yeah, 188,000 or some shit like that.
So it's like 100. So that's like 138 mil.
Yeah.
That's like 138 mil, but then they sent 500 mil to the crane. Yikes.
I guarantee that's some type of investment. I don't think he just sending that shit over there just for nothing.
Nope. You're not blocked from the chat.
Who said that?
Vanessa Rogers. Am I blocked from the chat? Nope.
Nah, he ain't blocked.
Don Fear said $770 for a damn curl activator kit. What?
That nigga Joe Biden over there buying
Look,
cocaine.
Cats Me Out said, then again, it could be 770 EBT cards. I don't know if it's EBT. I don't know how they giving it to him. But hey, shit, I wouldn't be surprised. There's some wild stuff out here, y'all. I don't know. Hey, man, so y'all haven't already, man, make sure y'all head over to nightanddaynetwork.com. Y'all know we sell natural organic products, you know, hair care products, skincare products. We sell natural CBD. You know what I mean? When you get over there, make sure y'all sign up to our email list. Because you get 15% off, but you also get an extra bit off of
5% off.
signing up to the
You
email.
get 5% off. Yeah, so you get
when you sign up to the
join the
email
email.
list.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
good shot with us. Yeah, we still got the buy one get one free drink too. I think we still got that going. Yeah.
yeah, we always got different sales and discounts and everything going on, man. Y'all know we've been at this for what, 6-7 years. 5 stars on Google. You know what I mean? We got all types of natural products. We got good detoxes. We got the Zeolite stock back up. We got the melanin splash drink. It's an organic herbal drink for detox. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we got all the different types of body butters and body oils. All natural. No chemicals. We definitely appreciate all of y'all who've been shopping with us, man. We've been getting y'all packages out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, getting things out timely fashion.
Yeah, man, it's all love, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button and share this stream. We got a lot of good information in here. Show.
Yeah, we got almost at we have 446. Let's go ahead and get them Jones up to 500 likes, man. We can. And we be good. 500, we be good. The algorithm will start pushing this video. So I'm pretty sure the replay back gonna be crazy. But yeah, if you ain't hit that like button yet, just go ahead and hit that. So the algorithm go ahead and push this John, man. Thank you, Mike Topia said I love the Zeolite. Thanks, Mike Topia. Yeah, the Zeolite loves you back, man. But it does your body better. It does.
Nigga said Zeolite loves you. Nigga
It
said
does.
Mike Zeolite loves you back, man.
Yeah, do your body
Nigga
good,
stupid.
man. Get all them heavy metals and chemicals and shit out you, man. And draw all that inflammation out. That's why I don't understand
It
how
definitely does, man.
That's
You
why
got all
people,
mucusy and shit, gets the mucus out.
Like people
I mean,
can't hate
all
on
that
that Zeolite, man. That Zeolite is probably the best, especially the Zeolite we sell because it's coming straight from the mountain. You know what I mean? It's not like them other Zeolites you should be having like fillers and all that. This shit comes straight from the mountain, straight from the volcano joint, alkaline water, straight into. You know what I mean? It ain't going through all the different processes and shit. So that's why it
yeah, we
works the
don't use
best.
fillers. We don't use fillers or nothing like that. So yeah.
Yeah. And if you don't know what zeolite is, you can educate yourself, man. That's what Google's for. That's what YouTube's for. That's what various sources of information where you can. Plus, even on our website, we got the NIH website on there, so you go on there and learn about it. Yeah.
Like we said, make sure y'all sign up to the email list. Get those newsletters. You know what I'm saying? We offer discounts and stuff all the time. We do birthday discounts too. So
All right. She is chosen. Said I've been watching y'all since you started it up. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. She is chosen. Yo, shout out to all y'all that donated super chats too, man. Shout out to all y'all that like this video. Shout out to y'all that subscribe to this channel. We truly appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna have y'all already know we're gonna have more fire live streams coming up. Yep. And look out for our reposts too. So
Abra said, well, I missed my birthday discount. My birthday was December 27th. Yeah, you gotta sign up to the email list and open up the newsletters when we send
Yeah,
them drones.
yeah, yeah. Shout out
Plus,
to
we
y'all
do a
cat.
lot now. We starting to do where we educating people through the newsletters too. So make sure y'all open up those newsletters because we put some things in there, some things that we can't say on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We put some things in the newsletter and educate y'all even further on their agenda on how they've been poisoning us all these years, man. We definitely, all of us is walking around sick for a reason. Everybody got some underlying thing with them, whether it's cramps, constant headaches, whatever, man. It's all tied to all these damn poisons that they put in our environment and in our food and in our water and all our supplies. They don't give a they really don't care about us. They really don't.
Kayla Nicole, you funny as shit. Talking about some no fire live, no pun intended.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Fact.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah, this shit is crazy out here. Yeah, we got this ignorant dark cloud that we all under. We gotta get rid of that shit quick. And I see it subsiding. You know what I'm saying? I see that it's subsiding. You know, that ignorant dark cloud that's been over just the general public. I'm starting to see it subside because people are starting to question things now. Because things, let's just be real, it's getting out of hand.
Yeah, especially with these fires and shit, made people suspicious. You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? Yep.
You don't find it? Right. There's a lot of suspicious things going on out here. Goddamn $770.
You still on that?
I just had to say it one more time.
Yeah,
Hey,
one more time.
that's
Yeah,
wild,
that is
bro.
$770 is a low ball
That's a
number.
low. That's cheapskate.
Yeah, he definitely did. That's some cheapskate
Loser,
shit.
slacker, freak.
You know what I'm saying? Cheapskate. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Fat.
You gotta
That's
see,
wild, man.
you gotta see the Biden for that shit. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Somebody said, yes, we are in the age of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We in the age of Jesus Christ. Abra said, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. One time, maybe a few weeks ago, I had a dream that you guys were on assignment from the Lord, having characteristics like versions of Elijah and Enoch. Wow, that's powerful, man.
Oh, that's crazy. Who said that? Who said that? I can't
Abra.
even see you. Oh, Abra?
Yeah. Abra Immuna.
Yeah, because our intentions is pure with this shit when it comes to this, man. Because we be dead ass serious about this. You know what I mean? Because we know they be on some bull crap, man. And we don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't like what the hell, how we don't even know how they, treating the people, man.
We
don't
tell
like
it how it is, while they tell it how it might be.
We don't like how we being treated. No. We don't like that shit. Don't like that shit. Like
Oh, you
Cain
the
and
hating
Belly
nigga
and
on
shit.
belly? Yeah, right.
Cain
Hating
and
nigga
Belly.
on
I don't
belly.
like that shit.
I'm
I
about to
don't
drop
like
a
that shit.
dime on that. I'm
I'm
about
about
to
to
drop
drop
a
a
dime
dime
on
on
that.
I'm about to drop a dime on these government niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't
They
like that
already
shit.
dropping the dime on themselves. They exposing themselves $770, and they giving out 500 mil to the Ukraine. You exposing yourself. Like that's
Right.
blatant. That's a blatant F you.
Right.
That was them telling California blatantly F you. That's basically what they told them by sending them $770.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's some wild times we in. This is the time, y'all. This is the time where you're supposed to fight back. Where you're supposed to, you know what I mean? And like we said, you ain't even got to fight back violently. You just got to be educated and start supporting local community and stop falling. Because they mainly getting us through this glamorization through these corporations. Like that's mainly how they get us. It's through glamour. Glamorizing certain things, and we just keep watching it on social media, on TV, reading it on magazines, hearing it on the radio. All the glamour that keeps us in this system that we in, which we like to call the false light, the false light, the synthetic light.
Yeah. Yeah, they let's see.
Please don't be in here being racist against anybody. Don't even start. You know what I mean? Because when it comes to the controlling factions, they come in all different types of races, all types of religions. It ain't just one race or one group of individuals who's behind this madness. That's more ignorance that we got going on.
Pause, no diddy.
More ignorance.
All right, y'all. We have 459 likes. If y'all ain't hit that like button, go ahead and get it up to you know what I mean, close to that
More ignorance.
closer to that 500 mark.
Let's get it. 500.
Hit it with it.
500. Like that million that Biden sent over to the crane.
Or to the crane.
500, like those millions that he sent over to the crane.
Right. In the words of Su Young.
Push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push the button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push that button, man. Su Young, push the button. Push the goddamn button.
Kayla Nicole said, I was just listening to Bobby Hemming about the illusions of glamour. Right.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I'm trying to put that up there. Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Shout out to Kayla Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole.
For the super chat. Yeah, man. Hemming was definitely on it. Yeah, he definitely did a whole lecture about glamour. Yeah, I heard that, John. Well, I mean, that's the case. Yeah, they always been getting us with the glamour.
And he said, you don't give a damn about nobody on that goddamn TV set. All of them know they're to buck dance and sell you out.
He's right.
He said, in order to get on TV, in order to get the big contracts and get on TV, you gotta be able to buck dance, and you gotta buck dance and sell out the people, basically. Hell yeah. They all there to buck dance and sell you out.
Buck dancing.
Yeah. Y'all shouldn't care or give a fuck about nobody on that TV set. All of them need put there to buck dance and sell you out.
That's true. That's true.
Shout out to Bobby Hemming, man. Yeah, said tell
Whether they
elders.
know it or not, man.
Yeah, whether they know it or not. Right. A
whether
lot
they
of them,
know it or not.
a lot of them being used,
I mean, after a
used and
while, they've been in
abused.
the industry for 20, 30 years. They know exactly
Yeah,
what
they
they
know
doing.
exactly what's going on. Yeah, they used and abused.
You say Kamala gonna be talking like the female version of Baba Dick. 500 million. I saw the check, nigga, right? Hell yeah, 500 million check, yeah.
Oh, you, you talking
That's
about
because you don't
this?
have the information.
Okay.
Huh? Just public. All you got to do is go look it up. Huh? I didn't come here to find out what you think.
No, I'm just asking about
No,
the
no, no,
song.
you didn't. You say you thought. I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
Huh? Huh?
Okay.
So well, I don't want to hear what you thought. I saw the check, nigga. Huh? So I got to sit in what you thought. Who cares? Huh? That's all I'm saying.
Shit, the information public, nigga. All you gotta do is look it up. Just check, nigga.
Yeah,
We
man.
have
It's where we at?
467, y'all. Shout out to y'all that smashed the like button, man. Shout out to y'all that shared this live stream. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, man. You say Kamala gonna be talking about a female version of Baba Dick, 500 million.
Mm-hmm. Ever said you guys are uncompromised and it's just a breath of fresh air. And if people are not picking up what y'all putting down, they missed it. I mean, yeah, it's people, whoever resonates with it is going, you know what I mean?
And whoever frequency, whoever frequencies with the frequency, and you
Right.
know,
We definitely
they the
appreciate you
ones that
though.
tuned in. Yeah,
Yeah, we definitely uncompromised because nobody ain't doing shit for us.
fuck
We
no.
ain't attached to nobody or nothing. We just two niggas calling it how we see it, and we going by the actual receipts of what we see around our reality. And basically, you follow the money. You follow, you know what I mean? And you know them by their fruits. As long as you stick to those principles, you gonna know what's going on. You know them by their fruits, whether good or bad. Now, knowing somebody by their fruits don't necessarily mean something negative all the time. You know what I mean? It can mean
Yeah,
positive too. You just know them by their fruits. You know, you see what they producing. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Yeah,
animal
no
farm.
matter what they
Right.
say out their mouth,
Yeah,
you know what they producing. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. And if you ain't producing nothing, then your ass just in the way. But then you know,
Yeah, we see them. We see them. And when you follow the money trail, that's another trail. That's another way to see them.
mhm,
And then you just gotta figure out, you know what I mean? When they tell you to zig, you zag. When they tell you to zag, you zig.
you do the
That's
opposite.
yeah, that's basically what you do. If they say it's something harmful and it's gonna get you, it's probably not. Now the stuff that they tell you is safe and you're all right to run to it, that's the stuff that's gonna get you. I mean, that's just how it is. It's inverted. Everything's inverted. For those of us who've been paying attention, you know what I mean? We see everything in society have been inverted. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Inverted and perverted. Inverted and perverted. That's the verdict.
That's the bird.
Right.
So, New Orleans, all right.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on at one time. But the thing is about it, like we telling y'all, it's all connected. If y'all don't think those fires in the Amazon ain't connected to the wildfires in Canada, ain't connected to the fires in California, connected to the fires in New York, all these fires burning down all these structures.
Yeah, they need to rebuild. They need the land to rebuild on top of.
Yeah, yeah. Woe to those who call good evil and those that call evil good, because you know that's all just you know what that is. It's called confusion. Everything is about your intentions at the end of the day. What are you talking about, Rochelle? God is doing should be rejoicing, but y'all don't see that God is doing this. Oh yeah, we know God doing. Yeah, the Most High is in control. Yeah, we doing it. We all doing it. Yeah, this over. Yeah, this about to be over. We definitely at the end of everything because everything is being exposed and brought to the surface. So there's only one thing left that could happen. It's change, real change. We know we say it. Relax, relax. You gotta relax. Niggas gotta relax. People still need to be in the phase of education, though, of being educated. There's a lot of
Yeah,
people
yeah, a lot of people.
that know something is going on, but they need that confirmation. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like we ain't giving no solutions. We giving solutions. We telling you, you know what I mean? You gotta stay true to yourself. When they tell you to zig, you zag, and when, you know what I mean? When they tell you to zag, you zig.
Simple and
Number one,
plain.
stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. They be acting like they got more access to the Most High than everybody else. That ain't how it work. Everybody got equal amount of access.
Everybody got the everybody got the
They
equal
just
amount of access to the. I mean,
eh,
we all plugged in, so you know, yeah, we all plugged in.
everything is coming to the light. Everything is coming to the surface. That's why we starting to hear certain names. Like what's that name of that family? The kid what they name? The niggas that own all the water?
Resnick,
The
Resnicks,
Resnicks.
Resnick,
Yeah. Like we ain't hear about
the
these niggas been doing
rednecks.
this for
I
over
mean,
20 years. They've been doing that in that business for over 20 years doing what they doing. We never heard of them. Their names or nothing. We ain't know any. I'm pretty sure people from California knew about them, but not. Yeah, I mean, it's not widely known. But now their names is being put out there. That goes to show you everything coming to the surface. Before I tell you about a decade ago, when people were saying they with the conspiracy theory, people was barely able to tell you who they are. But now, fast forward to 2025, a lot of people know who they are, and they tell you we know who they are. That goes to show you the shift of people waking up. People aren't as ignorant. So people out here naming names like Ye said, it's no name I won't name. That's what Ye said in that interview. There's no name I won't name. People go missing in Hollywood all the time. My mama was sacrificed. There's no name I won't name. You heard him. Right out of his mouth. Ever since then, nigga can't even come back to the United States. He's stuck in Japan. That goes to show you how real it is. That's why Kanye's in Japan. All right, where we at with the likes, man? We ain't get the 500 yet. Y'all ain't effing with us. We ain't at 500 yet. Yo, JR, we ain't at 500 yet.
Nah, we at 474, but y'all can go ahead
Damn.
hit the like button. Yeah, go ahead and donate.
I thought niggas was dropping the real
Smash the like
information.
button. Share this video. Head to Night and Day Herbals. Shop with us.
Yeah, we about to be
And
up out
very,
of here,
yeah,
man. We gave y'all a lot of information in this.
various forms of support. Like the video, share it. You can donate. You can hit the Cash App, brothers and sisters. Hit the PayPal.
Yeah, we
Like Lou
definitely
said.
appreciate all the support that, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Whether you watching our videos to the end or
Yep.
liking our videos, sharing it, shopping with us. Y'all
Yep.
know we got the best
Got the
products, best natural CBD on the market. That's best natural hair care, skincare, and detox products on the market.
facts.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
on
this
that note,
definitely a live stream y'all can share to people, man, to educate what's going on out here. Y'all could do the research yourselves on top of that. It's available.
right.
Yeah. What we say on that note? On that note,
Shit, and on that Nizzo,
we about to be up out of here.
Nizzo,
Nightanddaynetwork.com, y'all.
and on that note,
Support. Love.
we up outta here. Peace,
Do you have
y'all.
neurological pain, chest pain, heart palpitations, headaches, brain fog, anxiety, insomnia, fatigue, and abdominal discomfort? With all the environmental disasters and contaminants plaguing our land, water, air, and food, we need something to counteract all the pollution that is making us sick. This is where zeolite comes to the rescue. Millions of people have been using detoxification supplements to remove harmful toxins, pollutants, heavy toxic metals, as well as to balance pH levels. Lower the risk of risks like cold and flu, support the immune system, and improve nutrient absorption. What is zeolite? Zeolite is a volcanic ash that forms over time when ash and lava react with alkalized water, resulting in a compound with a very strong cage-like structure and a negative charge. Zeolite is one of the most fascinating and powerful nature remedies available. Great to detox and balance your body. Health benefits of detoxing. The removal of excess heavy metals can improve overall health. Detoxification helps balance a body's pH levels. This product provides 30 capsules, 1 month supply, ships within 3 days. Purchase now at nightanddaynetwork.com and haven't been evaluated by the FDA. We do not claim our product cure or treat any ailments. Please consult with your medical health care provider to see if ZeoAid will be right for you.